Your phone, yeah. Right, hello, welcome back to the Football Chat Live. We're here for the Europa League Final. It's Frankfurt versus Rangers. Big game. Very excited for this final. It's our first of the European finals of this season. And yeah, very excited for it indeed. I hope you guys are all excited for it as well. Hope we have a very good evening here. Might get extra time penalties. Who knows? It's of course a final, so it can go the distance if the other side can settle it in normal time. But yeah, very excited for this one. We've got 27 minutes still till kick-off. So yeah, I mean, Harry will join me in a moment. You're just finishing up scoreboard and stuff. All good? Fantastic. Right. Trying to think of what we've still got to do. Right. I'll do lineups in a moment. Do you want to preview the game quickly? I've just got to do one last.
Yeah, obviously, very big game. First of the European finals we've got this year. Obviously, this year we've also got the Conference League. So, extra final. This is the first one. It's fair to say Rangers have done a remarkable job to get here, to get to the final, beating Leipzig in
I think it could be the best final.
Yeah. Then obviously Frankfurt beat West Ham, which was, that is a very tough thing to do because everyone thought West Ham would win it. Everyone thought West Ham were very good. Also, I think they got helped out in certain times. Cresswell red card. One thing I'll remember is Bowen's overhead kick hitting the bar. But they've made it through. They've done really well. They've beaten Barcelona, they've beaten West Ham, and now they've got Rangers in the final. I have talked to some people about it, and they are expecting Frankfurt to destroy Rangers. I don't think that'll be the case tonight. I think it'll be a very close game. I think Rangers will give it everything. It's their first European final in decades. It's been a long time. I think their last was about 50 years ago. So it's a very big moment for the Rangers as a club and for the fans. Very special. Yes.
By the way, welcome to the stream, Mohammed bin Abdullah. Good to see you. With a lot of Watts in there. Very confused by the prospect of tonight's show. And Harry Jack. Hi, Harry. Great to see you as always. Apparently, Mohammed bin Abdullah is just loading on repeat or something by the looks of it. I'm just gonna. There we go. Right. I've sorted out what he's doing now. We can get into the game a bit. I'll run through the lineups before we get into the preview. So of course we know then who is playing, which is crucial.
Helpful.
Yeah. Well, I think this bloke's going to score a hat-trick, but he doesn't even play for the club.
One thing I would just also like to point out is that winner of tonight obviously is guaranteed to play in next season's Champions League. So not only would it be a massive achievement for a team like Rangers to win the Europa League, but to then also be in the Champions League next year is huge for them as a club. But it's also huge for Frankfurt. They've beaten some big giants along the way, and it'd be fantastic for them to win tonight. And if they could get in the Champions League next season, thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, lineups. There is no home team, but Frankfurt, as the alphabetically beginning side, are the named home team today. And it's, of course, their number one, Kevin Trapp, in goal. They play with a back three, and it's Tuta, Torre and Ndicka that line up in that three at the back. It's Ansgar Nauf, of course, scored in the game against West Ham. Captain Roda and So make up the middle two. And Kostic, highly touted left wing back, is of course starting in this massive tie. It's Lundstrom on the right, Kamada on the left. He's a man to look out for. Leading the line for Frankfurt though is of course Rafael Santos Borré. Then for Rangers, travelling of course to Sevilla tonight, isn't it?
Yes,
the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Their team is McGregor in goal. It's captain James Tavernier who scored in the last game scored a lot. This season in the Europa League. Conor Goldson and Calvin Bassett.
Yeah.
At the back, and it's Barisic. Borna Barisic at left back. Glenn Kamara, John Lundstrom, and it's Jack in the midfield. Right on the right. Ironic, I know. Ryan Kent's on the left, and Aribo leads the line. It's going to be a very exciting game of football. Yes. I think it's very hard to call, but we did give some predictions. Oh yeah, put them out on TikTok, put them in a YouTube short. Are you sticking with what you said? That's what I'm intrigued by.
Probably not, because Keith Moore doesn't play for Rangers.
yeah, no, that would be a good thing to not go for him. Yeah.
Yeah, I just...
By the way, we are now up to 455 subscribers.
Great.
Welcome to whoever has just hit subscribe. And it's Leon, welcome to the stream. Arsenal bought a top 4. Yeah, I saw that. That's very, very fun. I'm sure as a Tottenham fan, you love that. Voted Rangers because they're going to win. Rangers are going to win. I'll be honest, I'm backing Rangers tonight. I mean, it's got the Chelsea connection. You're in the Chelsea shirt. I've kept. I mean, it wasn't intentional, but the Chelsea stuff is still up. We'll be back in Rangers tonight because I just don't like Celtic.
Yeah.
Scott Brown.
And also, I think it'd be fantastic. I think it would be bigger for a team like Rangers to be in the Champions League than Frankfurt. Because I'll be honest, obviously on paper...
of course, Germany already have multiple teams. Scotland haven't had a side since Celtic in 2016, right?
The stature and on paper, Frankfurt are a much better team. But once you're on the pitch, who knows?
I think manager-wise, Frankfurt have got a very good young manager.
Yes.
But in terms of experience, I mean, if Gerrard was the Rangers manager, they wouldn't have got past the round of 16. But Giovanni von Bronckhorst has worked wonders with that team, and now they're here. Now they're playing. Of course, Oliver Glasner, Frankfurt manager, was at Wolfsburg last season, got them into the top 4, got them Champions League football. Fantastic young coach. I think he could be in line to either be the Bayern manager if Nagelsmann wants to leave, or I think Man City would be a really good suit for his style of football. And then, of course, as I mentioned, Giovanni von Bronckhorst is at Rangers. Very, very good manager. So, yeah, it's going to be, tactically, a very interesting game.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you which way it's going to go. Alicia, I was your 455th subscriber. Thank you very much. Appreciate the love. 455 now. 45 away from 500. Hope. I mean, could we hit it on the Champions League final night? That's
2 weeks.
Not even that.
10
it's
days.
10 days.
Can we do it? Who knows?
5.5 subs a day. Make sure to share the stream with everyone you know.
I do think tonight is different for both sides, because if I'm from a Frankfurt point of view, I would look at this and think, if we don't win, it's a bit of a disappointment.
Have a little gap.
Whereas if I'm looking at this Rangers point of view, I would take whatever result tonight. Just to get to the final is incredible. And anyone
there's less pressure, I'd say, on Rangers.
And I think
because Rangers are qualifying for Champions League qualification either way. Frankfurt 11th in the Bundesliga, no European football next season. If they want to be playing in Europe, which based on the ambitions of the manager and of the owners and the board, I think they need to win this game more than Rangers do. Rangers for the fans, it'd be a really nice moment, and I think it'll be of course, brilliant to see. But I think it'll be interesting. The match today, it's a showdown tonight. It certainly is. There's nowhere to hide in a final. You have to perform on the night, and if you don't, you lose. Simple as. I'm confused. Do you switch seats when you stream because you're the other way around in the vid? Yes. Now, for 2 reasons. One, it just creates a difference. It's a nice change of scenery, because obviously you see us the other way round. But also, he needs to get out to do the laptop when we stream. He doesn't when we record. So it's fine to have it the other way around. But it's just a nice. It's a little bit of change up between streams and videos. By the way, thanks to the 9 people watching now. Everyone very excited for this final. If you haven't voted in the poll chat, that someone out there must not have, because we're only on 7 votes. So make sure to get involved in that poll.
Finals always great, which I think is why I really
the vibe's always amazing.
Which is why I really like the fact that we have got the Conference League this year, especially with our boys Roma in the final. Next Wednesday we'll be here supporting them.
If you want to join the Roma fan club, get involved next week. Sorry to final fans, you're more than welcome to come, but we will be supporting Roma.
Just having an extra European final.
Yeah.
Because it's still going to be a good game.
People don't rate the competition, but I think it's going to be a really good game. And from the various football I've seen,
I think when it first came out, everyone thought, or when it was first announced, everyone thought, it's just going to be for the rubbish teams. But you think you've had Roma, Feyenoord, Marseille, Tottenham.
This was the rubbish teams then.
You've had some.
Where's it's Leon gone?
Big teams. Big teams in this competition. It's by no means a small competition, a weak competition. It's Man United, Cristiano Ronaldo can be playing it next year.
Depending on what happens this weekend. Up the Rangers, yes, Harry Jackman. I mean, I don't have any bias really, but if I had to say who I prefer to win, I think it would be Rangers. But I'm not going to lose sleep if Frankfurt win 9-0.
No.
If anything, I'll be like, well, what a game of football we've just seen.
I just want a good game tonight, to be honest.
Yeah.
an enjoyable final.
And a good time with everyone in chat. Got quite I'd like a lovely evening. So yeah, if we keep it wholesome and keep it active, it should be very good. Right, quick little chat update. We now have 8 votes in the poll in chat. 75% backing Rangers, 25% think Frankfurt will win. 25% pessimists or realists, 75% optimists. I do think that the sides are very evenly matched. A lot of people think that Rangers are going to get steamrolled, as you mentioned at the start of the broadcast. But I don't think they will. I just don't see them getting pummeled.
No.
I think the Rangers team is too good for that. And I think if they go 1-0 down, Van Bronckhorst is good enough to change up the team, sort it out, and make sure they don't concede more, and then they can turn around and push to get one back.
I think the big one for me is obviously it's Joe Aribo up front tonight. No Morelos, no Kmar Roof.
I think that's almost an advantage though, because he's not going to get sent off.
Yeah, good point.
Because Morelos is chaotic. Brilliant, but chaotic. Well, he's got a lot of goals, but yeah. Bit of a Luis Suarez.
It's the type of game he'd get sent off in.
Yeah, exactly. Connor Goldson will score a banging free kick top left. Connor Goldson does not take free kicks.
Yes, that's what I was next to say. I think,
as far as I'm aware,
he
doesn't. Sure, it's Tavernier.
Wide, getting the ball wide is going to be important for both sides tonight. If you look at it from a Frankfurt point of view, you've got the likes of Kostic and Knauf. Is it now Knauf?
Oh yeah, and second.
He scored against West Ham. So they're two very, very good players, wing backs. So they've got to do a bit of defending, but when they both get forward, they're both very good. So I think they're probably the big threat for Frankfurt, but also for Rangers. You've got the likes on the left of Ryan Kent, obviously James Tavernier, scored against Leipzig from right back, and that he brings the threat of set pieces. Get a free kick. He's going to hit the target. Corners, they're going to get the ball into the box ready to attack.
Just want to point out something I hadn't actually thought about. So thanks, Shiraz Umar. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Don't think I've seen you in chat before. So yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the community. Just put Liverpool versus Rangers as if. I was trying to work out what he meant by that. Super Cup. I hadn't actually thought about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be Real versus Frankfurt Super Cup. Interesting. Because I do think Real will win the Champions League. Imagine Real Madrid Rangers for the Super Cup final.
Whatever the Super Cup
I want that to happen.
Real Madrid or Liverpool going to win it. It's not like last year where Villarreal could give a good game.
I don't know. I think Rangers.
No.
Rangers could do well. Is Ramsey playing? I did run through the lineups. Aaron Ramsey is not playing, unfortunately, for Rangers. I can quickly go through them again if you'd like. I'll come run through the Rangers team quick.
Do you want to do first? Hello, Chelsea fan.
Oh, yeah, hello, Chelsea fan. Hello, Low7N as well. But yeah, it's McGregor in goal, Tavernier, Goldson, Bassi, Barisic, Kamara, Lundstrom, and Jack in the middle of 3. And it's right on the right, Kent on the left. Aribo leads the line. Ramsey's on the bench, Arfield's on the bench, Davis on the bench, Diallo on the bench, Roof on the bench. No Morales, he has got a thigh injury out for the season. Hadji out for the season with a knee injury. Yeah, there'd be two key players.
He hasn't played, to be fair, Hadji hasn't played in a year.
But I think that'd be a better side with him. Same for Philip Hollander, and then I don't know who Offer Ball is, but he has heart problems. So
in terms of
sorry to him.
Who do you think will win? We'll get into predictions.
We'll get into predictions in 4 minutes, actually. We've only got 14 minutes to kick off.
So you have to
I feel like when we have a lot of people in chat, it flies by, which is why we usually like to have a bit more time before streams.
But got into the chat.
Unfortunately, couldn't tonight.
I think Rangers set pieces will be key. James Tavernier, incredible from direct free kicks, and from corners, incredible delivery. Along with Ryan Kent, and you've got the likes of Bassi, Goldson, Aribo, very tall physical players that can attack the ball with a header and will get it on target. I think that's going to be the biggest threat for Rangers. But obviously Frankfurt carry their own threats, as I've said, through the wingers. I think, is it in Dai? I can't remember his name up front now. Bora is the one. I think I think he's good. And I think he'll be a big threat. So Rangers have got to watch out for that. I think both sides have their threats. Both sides have their weaknesses. It's going to be a great tactical battle. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Shirazuma, will United play better next season with Ten Hag? Sorry for asking. No, mate, it's all right. We absolutely love questions in the stream. It makes the stream flow. If we don't have the chat and the audience getting involved, it kind of defeats the point. I think they will play better.
Definitely. I think recruitment will be very good.
Yeah,
giving the money.
I think it depends, because I don't think the manager's the reason that United have failed over the last 10. Pretty much 10 years. About 8 years now since Ferguson left.
There's no people like Mourinho.
It's recruitment, it's the board, it's the owners. Yeah, because you can't have that many brilliant managers fail so fantastically without something going on there. Because it's evident that there's such a brilliant collection of managers there. They would have done wonders with the club, given the right budget and time frame and stuff like that. I think they need to give Ten Hag time. I think they need to let him implement his players into the squad, and I think they need to give him money to spend, because I think Frankie de Jong, though, for 90 mil, which seems to be their first signs of very good addition. Right, what's for drink, guys? I have got the bottle here, some Moreo cherry lemonade from Tesco, absolutely banging.
I've got a random concoction of things in the glass bottle.
But that is terrifying. There could be liver in there.
It's nice, eh? It's nice.
By the way, we are currently on 9 likes. So if anyone hasn't left a like, make sure to do so. We'll get to our goal of 10. 11 votes in the poll chat now. 64% Rangers and 36% Frankfurt.
Plus, yes, it is on YouTube for free. That is great.
Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't play for BT.
So make sure.
It does annoy me a little bit though.
No, but I understand it, because if you're a Rangers fan, if you're a Frankfurt fan, and you can't afford to watch
games, you probably
games,
don't have BTs. Yeah.
I think it's very fair that you get to watch it for free, because it's
on the
a
topic
big moment
of the
for you.
fans. I think it shows what it means to both sets of fans, because Frankfurt fans are just sitting there like it's a normal game. Rangers fans, most of them got their shirts off. They've come, they've got funny hats on. They're putting their shirts above their heads.
It's Spain, of course. They've
never
been above minus 3 degrees
they're chanting, they're loving it, and we're still, that was like half an hour ago. They're really enjoying the occasion. I don't blame them. Yeah. They haven't been to a final for 50 odd years.
A few things to run from watching the game on YouTube. Free Happy Days. I presume you've got that then on the TV, and you're also getting us, so you can mute the commentators on BT. Get us involved. Do you think Newcastle do better next season? I think an early bold prediction from me is that Newcastle will get European football next season.
Yeah,
I think they will.
Easily.
And I think they will replace West Ham in there.
I think
either West Ham or... Because I don't know who's going to drop off. It's going to be interesting to see recruitment. I think it's easy to make a judgment at the start of next season, but if I had to have a guess at who's going to recruit the best, I think Newcastle's recruitment this summer will be top-notch.
What's the prediction?
But then West Ham's has been brilliant as well, so I really don't know who they're going to replace out there.
That Arsenal could do a Frankfurt. Do really well in the Europa League, go far, but in the league, have an absolute
they could still get Champions League football.
No.
If Tottenham lose to Norwich.
Let's be honest, they're not.
I mean, Timo Pukki is a goat. Hadji's dad is better, obviously. Georgie Hadji, absolutely fantastic player. Played for, was it Barcelona? Yeah, I was going to say.
Incredible. I think it was...
Yeah, no, it's Figo that played for both.
Yes.
Hadji only played for Barcelona.
What a player.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic player. I do think Janusz Hadji's got potential. Will he ever reach the dizzy heights of Barcelona? I don't know, but... only time will tell. I do think he's a very good player, though. Shame he's been out injured all of this season. But I don't know. I think Scottish football is a very intriguingly good kind of honing ground for young talent. Because, I mean, recent years, Virgil van Dijk, of course, is the obvious one. Was at Celtic, got minutes there, obviously went up to Southampton, Liverpool. So that was an interesting development from there. I mean, you've got like Billy Gilmore, Andrew Robertson. I mean, there's a really nice crop of Scottish talent come through. Alan Campbell at Luton Town, even, he's a fantastic player. You've got Kieran Tierney through Celtic. You're just getting something to drink. Oh, right, excellent.
Stronger.
Okay. Welcome to 10 people watching now, by the way. If you haven't voted in the poll in chat, make sure to do so. Currently got 12 votes there. 67% Rangers, 33% Frankfurt. That's kind of what I was expecting. Do you want to pull that any louder? Chelsea fan, Norwich. Mate, do not disrespect Norwich. We'll have a disagreement there, mate. That's a disgrace. But I genuinely do think Norwich could take points from Tottenham. Because final day seems to always go wrong for Tottenham. So I cite back to 2016, final day of the Premier League. They were second and they lost to Newcastle and ended up like fourth or something on the final day. Newcastle side that finished bottom of the league, by the way, back at the time. So yeah, that's interesting. Do you want to pull the curtain across as well, because that's distracting me while you're up. But yeah. Right, we've only got 8 minutes to kick off. So everyone in chat, make sure to get your predictions in chat. Put your first goal scorer as well, a minute, and we'll run through all of those as we run through our predictions. Harry, do you want to get us kicked off with your prediction? Are you sticking with what you said on the short, on the TikTok video, or are you going to change it up? Is Kiefer Moore going to score? That's the question.
Obviously not now. No. I cannot call it, to be honest. I'm going to be a little... I'm going to sit on the fence. I'm going to say 2-2 after 90 minutes. And then whatever happens in extra time happens.
Brilliant. Right, so we're going to give a prediction so you guys know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to sit on the fence. I don't know either.
No, I'm going to say 2-2 after 90 minutes, and then in extra time, Rangers make it 3-2.
Ooh. I'm going to stick with what I said on the TikTok. I'm going to go 3-0. James Tavernier double, Ryan Kent. Cool, mad. I don't care after that.
I don't think they'll push Frankfurt over that easy.
I don't either, but I said it and I'm sticking with it.
Honest, I think if Rangers score early, Frankfurt are in trouble. Because you said inexperience.
I think in predicting you've always got to go big. So 3-0 Rangers, what can go wrong?
Like, people like Conor McGregor in the Rangers goal, he's played in several finals.
Conor McGregor?
Oh my god, it's because he's on the screen. It's because he's on the screen.
Yeah, mate, he's going to just...
What is his name?
Alan, isn't it? Yeah, Alan McGregor.
Alan McGregor, sorry, it's because Conor... Alan McGregor. He's played in loads of finals before.
He's 40.
Tavernier's played loads of finals before. They're used to it. They're really used to it. Frankfurt, rarely in a final. I'd expect Rangers to be the calmer and more... I'm expecting to see a bit of hot potato, a bit of panic in this Frankfurt side. And if Rangers take advantage of that, this final will be over by half time.
Interesting. I mean, you've got Sebastian Rode, the big experienced player in there, of course, was at Dortmund for many seasons, but never really reached any major European finals or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Neither side, no one in either side has ever played a European final.
Yeah, but then I also think, as you said, the manager's difference as well. I just think Rangers will be...
Von Bronckhorst experience.
I think they'll cope with it a little bit more better.
Fair enough. It's Suf, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. We've now got 30 votes in the poll chat. 69% Rangers, 31% Frankfurt. The love for Rangers is strong in this chat. I mean, I'm not surprised. Put it that way. I mean, it makes sense. We are speaking English.
Yeah.
Rangers are, well, not English, but British.
Scottish.
Makes sense.
Oh, that's Scotland. I'm not going to tell that.
I was going to say, you will genuinely be cancelled.
Frankfurt 1, Rangers 2. I'm back. It's subs. Yes. And
Chelsea fan,
Rangers
of course.
Win. Yes.
Chelsea with the strong ties to Rangers back in the day. Long ties, long history there. Rangers better win. I agree, mate. But yeah, this is our... After this, we've only got 5 streams left of the season.
Yeah. And 2 of them on the same day.
Yeah. So we're live Saturday for the Women's Champions League final. Should be a very good game there. Then Sunday, we have the Premier League final day. And then we get a 15-minute break before we're back live for the Serie A final day. So,
just point something out.
And then after that, we've got Conference League and Champions League finals to round off the season.
A bit different here, but one thing I did note, I've seen it talk about Chelsea versus Man City Champions League final, where Chelsea are all stood there in a straight line, no emotion whatsoever, all focused, and City fans are, I'm looking at this, both sides kind of more seem...
City.
Just talking.
More chilling. I don't support any of these teams, neither it's subs. We are very much neutrals tonight, but I do want Rangers. I would like a bit of Rangers.
For the first time, all those Scottish people have been able to put shorts on.
First goal scorer.
Spot. I'm saying James Tavernier.
Minute. I'm gonna stick my prediction.
41st. I'm going direct free kick. Sends the Rangers fans absolutely wild.
41st. I'm gonna go Tavernier 7th.
Oh, early.
I'm gonna stick in chat as well. I want to keep on arguing with him from last stream. Please don't.
Yeah.
We want a civil, vibey chat.
Low 7 ends.
I didn't read it out, but yes, 2-0 Rangers. So most people following the kind of 2-0, 2-1 pattern there.
But I love his stadium. It is incredible.
Other ones.
The tunnel, the way the tunnel.
Yeah, that's what we've got so far. Make sure to stick to your predictions in chat if you haven't already, guys.
Yeah, the stadium is fantastic. Obviously, it's very big. Obviously,
Yeah.
well, expected. But I just like
It's very
I just like the
big.
way the tunnel separates the two teams, and it's very different. You know, the way there's a partition in between the two teams, and then they come out either side up the steps.
All right.
So
Yeah, fair enough.
AC Milan win the
decent.
title on Sunday. I think.
Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. We will have a short TikTok video, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we put them out on all platforms. So, but yeah, make sure, by the way, if you don't follow us on TikTok, make sure to do that because we're actually using that platform now.
The Rangers fans are enjoying it, but the tifo from the Frankfurt fans is incredible. I mean, they are obviously up for it. They are. They create such an atmosphere with their home and for. I mean, look at that. They've got about half the stadium mostly, but I mean that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Yeah, it's creating that atmosphere. But yeah, we're minutes away from kick-off now. As I said, we've said countless times, just want to see a good final. Every final's usually at least somewhat entertaining, and hopefully for our sake it is. But yeah, BT now going through the lineups. I think it's a strong back three. I do like that back three from Frankfurt, and then as you said, the experience of Roda, Daichi Kamada, Border in the front three.
Yeah.
Very strong players.
The kid on the right, I've never seen before. It's Subs on sad today. Why are you sad? It's Subs.
You're watching us.
Yeah, I was going to say. We should put an instant smile on your face.
Slavko Vincic.
Never heard of him before.
Hasn't done any games we've watched this season, so. Yeah. I mean, the assistants look like they don't want to be there.
My friends started blaming me for breaking the rules on my Minecraft SMP when I didn't, and were just shouting at me.
That was not fun.
I was going to say, yeah, unfortunate, mate. Just ignore them. Try and block them out of your mind and just enjoy the stream.
Footy.
Yeah. Enjoy what should be a very good game of football and what should hopefully be a very enjoyable stream. I can see the viewer count ticking up as we near close to kick-off. They are now just doing the pre-match preparations thing. Some child in an orange t-shirt with the Europa League logo on it gets to walk on the pitch.
It's his biggest moment. Wow. Save it, young man.
You got to give it to the ref. The ref rubbed his head, and off he goes again. Why not? Well, you can rub a child's head.
See, yeah, but then that sounds a bit.
Well, you've made that weird. Nah, do one. Can you get close to the mics, please? Is it quiet?
Shouldn't be.
Sorry. I mean, I can move it closer if you'd like. Try turning up your stream. I didn't. We're usually very loud. That doesn't sound like quiet. Maybe. I mean, if you're on max volume, then anyway. But you could try turning it up a little bit. If not, I have moved my mic a little closer.
Holding on the back, I get something to eat. That is a very good idea. Yeah,
maybe it's because we're not bringing the high energy. Yeah, that's it.
Once we kick off.
Frankfurt got underway, didn't realise that they were taking the knee. Right, good job, Frankfurt.
Daichi Kamada taking the kick off.
Completely forgot that was a thing they did.
Yeah.
Right, Frankfurt will get us underway in this Europa League final in Seville.
Now he's taking his time about it, Christ.
There we go, Commander, back to the centre half. Yeah, because that's worked. If they score now. That's Connor Goldson. Roda tries to get it across to Vernier. Big challenge early in. So, Kostic. I think he'll be key tonight for Frankfurt. The difference for Frankfurt is whether they can whether they can keep Kostic. If Rangers can keep Kostic quiet, I think they've got a good chance tonight. But if Kostic is allowed space down that left, interesting. But Tavernier is a very good right back, so we're interested in deal with it. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm going to get something to eat. Fair enough. It serves no fighting in chat, or you will have to deal with me. That is a frightening prospect, Chelsea fan. I love hearing your voice. Thank you, Harry. And it's okay now, thank you. Okay. Brilliant to hear.
Good. Right.
Low 7N.
Well, that was I mean, Bronkhorst has now touched the football more than both goalkeepers in his first minute.
Probably throughout the game he will. He loves to... always involved. Giovanni.
Well, I'd like to think not. If not, we're not going to see many shots, are we?
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
But yeah. Throw to Vernier. Uribe got muscle off the ball there a bit easily. And he's lost the second one as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's all over the place at the moment. It's just, as I said, hot potato. It's just up in the air.
I've just seen something. Oh
no, it wasn't too.
I've just seen something pointed out. Frankfurt are either playing in the UEFA Champions League, the top tier of European football.
From Frankfurt.
Oh, Kostic, nice touch. Brings it under control well. Ryan Kent does well. Goldson gets it clear. I was just saying, Frankfurt are either playing in the top tier, the UEFA Champions League, the top tier of European football, or nothing at all. It's just mental. Kostic, that's a good knock.
Frankfurt started very lively here.
Kamada tries to get across. Bassi gets rid. Frankfurt player hacks it into the air. I was going to say, they can't clear their lines. And then a little bit of miscommunication there, and they still haven't got it clear. But Tavernier does then send it down the line, out for a throw. Frankfurt put on the pressure here, and Rangers so far, I mean, they're not conceded, but they are somewhat cracking under the pressure. Look quite nervy.
It's
a lack of communication.
Right guy is on the right wing. Which I think says it all, really. I mean,
I've never seen Wright before, and I've never seen the centre midfielder Jack.
Can you calm down a little bit, Rangers? I have Ryan Jack.
I don't know. I think Wright's number 23, Jack's number 8, right?
4. No, sorry.
No, that's Lundstrom. I was going to say, I know John Lundstrom.
It's a good
Glenn Kamara. Good job. Aribo.
I rate him highly.
Who?
Glenn Kamara.
Yeah, I think he's done quite a good player. I've seen him a handful of times. He's done alright in those games I've seen.
Lundstrom.
Bassi. Promise we don't watch much Rangers because I thought about
Scottish football is awful.
No, but I thought I would like to do some old firm derbies, but they're always like 12:30 on a Sunday, and I cannot be asked for getting up that early.
Scott Brown just getting sent off.
Because we'd be live at 12. We'd need to be setting up at like 10.
Good turn. That's a great turn from Wright.
That's done really well there.
Aribo.
Good chance for Rangers. Cuts it. That's a good challenge from number 2. Yeah, I was trying to think it was, and then yeah.
But I mean, incredible from Wright there.
Yeah, he's done really well.
Really good turn. Exactly. That's all you need, though. Turn of pace.
Nice run. Ball into Aribo. Aribo can't really.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really
good stop.
That's
good there from him.
Cut it back.
35 and indicative and clear.
Yeah, we'll learn the names as the stream goes on, obviously.
You can double check, because I know some, it's just missing ones. It's just 35. Oh, hang on, Tavernier.
For Rangers.
Oh my god, that is way too much on that.
Tuta. It's Tuta, Torre and Ndika. Ndika's number 2, Torre is 18 and Tuta's 35. And then the others I'm fairly okay with. Apart from 29 is Lindstrom.
Okay.
Player I've never seen before.
Alright, to be fair though, Rangers couldn't clear their lines, but now Frankfurt can't.
Final nerves, definitely a thing.
Both sides are vulnerable defensively. That's
and
a
then
long ball.
For Rangers,
that's a great knock. And Tavernier with a beautiful touch.
That's to Jack, innit?
Yeah.
Tavernier.
I just couldn't get no foul. Where's the ref? Again, they can't clear, and Lundstrom wins it back from Röder. That's a high foot. That's a very high foot from Lundstrom. And does he get booked for it?
Lost
in
Ryan Kent.
That is not nice for Röder. That's not.
Christ, has
not
happened there?
Good at all. Lundstrom's kicked him in the face, and
there's a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood. That's not. I hope he's all right. It's a ridiculous. It's stupid from Lundstrom.
Let's see. I need to see a replay, but
he's gone stuck.
Yeah, he's just caught him with his stud right on the top of his skull. And then because he immediately thinks it was his hand, he just rubs it all down his face.
I think he's obviously all right. He's just got a lot of blood.
It just looks really bloody, but
I don't know. They don't have concussion subs in the Europa League, but yeah.
14 votes in the poll chat now. 64% Rangers, 29% Frankfurt, 7% opting for a draw.
White t-shirt. He's not going to like that at all. He's going to want a new shirt.
Is he dead? No, he's just got. I imagine it's just a simple superficial. Is that the right word? Injury. Yeah. It's not any deep damage. It's just like
loads of blood. I think it looks really bad because it just cuts him on the floor. And he's just covered in blood. Peter Walton's good touch with a red card or not? Because everyone wants to know that.
We can't form our own opinions.
Peter Walton is pointless.
Or just hear the commentators, which is what they're supposed to do.
Retired referee, and he just comes on like once a half and just talks about one referee decision. I doubt. I want to know where Peter Walton is. Does he travel with the
BT staff just for the few minutes, or is he like in his office at home?
Medical staff just trying to bandage his head up now and stop the
But
bleeding,
yeah, not a very nice incident 4 minutes into this game at all.
Just catch them with a stud. Obviously, metal studs.
Glasner's not buzzing about it.
Gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, still on the ground, being trapped by the Frankfurt medical
I'm guessing
staff.
you're right. They're just trying to bandage him up.
It's kind of disruption that
They're making sure he's not concussed.
that Frankfurt wouldn't have wanted so early into this game. Because if they are forced into a substitution, that's going to disrupt the flow of the midfield. They're taking out their captain, and I'd argue their biggest presence, most experienced player as well.
Lundstrom, really, looking back on the replay, he got to the ball.
It's a high foot. There's no card or anything there, but
Roeder did duck a little bit. He got to the ball first. It's just a 50-50, but luckily for Roeder,
Roeder's quite a short.
Roeder went with his head. Lundstrom went with his foot, and that's why
Lundstrom got it wrong. That Rangers fan looks like he's having a heart attack already.
He isn't.
If Rangers score, he will go mental. Genuinely, I'm worried for that bloke's blood pressure. Also, are there Rangers fans mixed in with the Frankfurt fans? Yeah, they are. Look, look, you can see this.
There's a partition there.
No, there's not.
Oh, right.
They're like sat next to each other around the stadium. Have they just not separated it all up?
Roeder's getting his head now bandaged up.
Because look, you can see there's like blue and then white and then blue and then white sections everywhere.
That is interesting. Oh.
I thought they'd do it like they do the FA Cup final, have one off blue, one off white, but instead it's just a weird mix. But if you're, I can't believe that. Imagine Liverpool and Real Madrid fans sat next to each other. I mean, that ends only Frankfurt. So I guess they do have the purely one team ends, and then the rest of the stadium is just like a free for all. Very strange. Kostic, I mean, that's a
they're showing some cool touches now, just to fill the time.
They've really got nothing to do. But
we're
we're going to have a lengthy additional period of additional time.
I don't know what are your names.
I'm Jack. This is
Harry.
There we go. You remembered his name. That's
Sorry,
a good start.
what stat is that? BT have just put in their top left. Sebastian Lerda, 1 foul suffered.
Good. Well, no, because it could be like 1 or 2 based on the copious amounts of blood he's covered in.
Yeah. And he's got a towel to wash his neck, and that.
There's still a lot of blood on his head.
He's going to be alright.
Have to go now. Love you both. Alright, thank you, Harry Jack. Appreciated your support. See you on Saturday or Sunday for our next streams. Should be very good games.
Lerda's will come back on when the referee lets him on. With his blue bandaged around his
It's blue and
head.
white. He's supporting both teams tonight.
Yeah. Tavernier wins the header, heads it back to Alan McGregor. Very good goalkeeper, very experienced goalkeeper. Yeah, very
They definitely put the blue one on.
Yeah.
Realised it was blue. And went, this can't stand. Whacked a white one on over the top.
What
for no
a ball
reason.
that is. From goal to... Oh, that's a push.
Harry said bye, Harry.
Bye.
Jack and Harry, nice names. I appreciate. Low 7N.
Harry Jack, what about me? It's alright, Chelsea fan.
Varasic, Kent.
Oh, Ryan Kent, what that's a fan.
Really?
Yeah.
It kind of a bit softly, in my opinion.
It's gone really slowly because
Yeah.
5 minutes of it was Roeder on the floor.
Yeah, we've had 10 minutes, but we've only had 4 minutes of action. So.
I mean, that's a shove. There's no way Kent could have got to that ball.
Yeah, I think it's too soft.
Oh, I mean, okay, that's 50.
I was going to say that's a bit harsh.
Love you, Chelsea fan. There we go.
Loving the
Sharing
love.
all the love.
Yeah, I was going to say sharing the love in stream tonight. Love it.
Oh, that's a. Neither side can really get a good clearance.
Trying to remember that guy's name now. That's Lindstrom.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Lundstrom's coming in strong with these tackles.
Here comes Kostic, and this is what I'm saying. He's the danger man tonight. He's done really well there, but then Wright covers back and gets the challenge. And here's Glenn Kamara. He's got space to use. Aribo and Kent are options. Wright's making his way down the right flank. Kamara's been dispossessed quite cheaply here, and now he's going to drive forward for Frankfurt. That's a decent ball, and it's not been cut out by the centre half. Daichi Kamada goes right, goes left, runs out of options, in and out, tricky feet. Keeper makes a good save, and then they can't clear it. So hits, brilliant, and he's held on to it as well.
Is it back? No, it's not. I
you
think
think?
it's Jack getting back there. I love everyone.
10 minutes in thoughts. Not much action to go off, but
More like first 5 minutes.
it's been Frankfurt look very good on the counter. Rangers look out of options on the counter, if I'm honest. Like, Glenn Kamara's driving the ball forwards. He's making very good ball progressions, but then after that, running out of kind of time and space and options because there's just not enough width in that Rangers attack at the moment, and that is poor from Wright. A lot of the times we're seeing Wright and Tavernier swap round. Interesting. I presume that I didn't watch the semis because we were doing the West Ham stuff, but I presume that's quite common with the amount of goals Tavernier scores. The swap, because I've never heard of this Wright bloke before, but Tavernier seems to score every game. So Dutch commander does really well there. It's a poor first error, and then here comes Lindstrom for Frankfurt. Calvin Bassey definitely fouled him. The ref says no, though. Interesting. Borna Barisic gets it gone, and then to say that's a foul on the other one, I think that's harsh.
Because it takes it would take a lot to bring down the arena.
Aggressive. I wouldn't say aggressive, but both sides are strong in the challenge.
Especially, that's what happens.
I wouldn't call it aggression because I don't think it's aggression implies it's reckless, it's angry, it's kind of hateful, intending harm. But I wouldn't call this aggressive. I just think they're both. Everyone on the pitch is very passionate. Everyone wants to win.
It's a physical game.
Yeah, which is what many expected. Tavernier now driving forward. I mean, that's a good ball. Unfortunately, no one really in there for it, and Frankfurt can deal with it rather well. Harry Jack can't quite get there.
Danger man for Rangers.
And here comes Ansgar Nauf. I couldn't quite get it to Lundstrom. Yeah, a really good job from Ryan Kemp.
Goldson. It does feel like Lundstrom's more playing as a back three.
Yeah, I mean, so Lundstrom was the guy who missed the header and almost let Kamada through. Did really well to actually double back and stop Kamada getting past. Yeah. So Jack's number 8, isn't he?
Yeah. Bassey to Goldson. Goldson's taking his time.
Got Tavernier, he's not sure why. Uses the Rangers captain.
And he's got...
And Kamada. But so the block stops him being able to clear it. Throwing now for Rangers. Glasner trying to get his team in shape. I mean, if we happy with what you see in the first 13 minutes, in my opinion, because I do think Frankfurt have been the better side.
I mean, Rangers haven't had a chance yet where Frankfurt had a throw.
I'm amazed we're seeing lots of Britain flags and not Scottish. But I guess Scotland feel like them like a bigger part of Britain than they are just Scotland.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. There's lots of English fans that kind of went. They put their tickets at the same final station and went. Yeah. Well, hopefully either Rangers or West Ham will be there.
Yeah. Imagine there are some West Ham fans there, possibly. Who like enter.
That's where the mix comes from. They booked tickets, but they end up in the Frankfurt end. That's great.
Well, I guess like competitions and that, but no, look, that whole stand there is just a weird mix. I'm guessing just like tickets were bought by second-hand companies, and you could only get those rows if you're a second-hand company.
Yeah, I'm guessing they gave.
And then the rest were sold off.
They gave one end to Rangers, one to Frankfurt, and then all the others were just.
So yeah, there's just the two middle stands at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan are just a weird mix of fans. It's odd to see. But it adds a different dynamic to the game, I guess. Hopefully things don't get ugly. I mean, there are some Frankfurt fans dotted in the Rangers end, which makes sense. Because if you can't get a ticket, you're going to get... Yeah. Can't get a ticket up your end, you're going to try and get in the other end.
I wouldn't celebrate, though. Christ,
well, if you're in this shirt, you've got some... Well, to be fair, the white shirts could be England.
Yeah, I think they are just...
Or just a white top.
Yeah.
Or just a really pasty Scotsman. They are all options. It could be. It's like the worst "who wants to be a millionaire" question ever. Frankfurt fans creating quite the scene there with their flags. Roma have no flags. Inside.
No, they're flares. I mean Rangers. You said Roma.
I was going to say, Roma had loads of flags when we went. But yeah.
Border.
Rangers in there.
There's
surely a bloke in a kilt there somewhere.
What's his face? Well, that's Boris.
Boris does really well, tries to get it in. Lundstrom tries to put it out for a corner. Bassey decides to clear it long. Out for a Frankfurt throw in. Throwing kind of at the midway point of the... I think this... 29 is Lindstrom, by the way. Did really well. Lovely bit of skill there from the young... He looks young. I don't know if he is young. He might be 40, but he looks really young. So, I'm intrigued now.
Kostic definitely.
Is he 40 or 12?
No, the turns.
Oh, he's 22. Fair enough. Jasper Lindstrom. Been impressed so far by him.
Mm-hmm.
Tidy on the ball.
Border. Out wide.
Smart in possession.
To
Jamaica. Here comes Hans Canal. Really good block by Barisic.
Knauf, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know if it's Nauf, Knauf. I'm going to go Nauf because
Torre.
like you when you know something, Cano. I don't know.
Border.
I do like the
Looking for
name Canal.
Great tackle.
Jack makes a really solid challenge.
Right,
and Dicker does well. Right, Aribo though knows he's offside. Doesn't bother going to it.
Blimey. What's his face?
The
centre back that isn't Torre or Ndika. Okay, flying.
Something I haven't thought about doing. I can check the predictions we got on the TikTok. Let's have a little gander. Yeah. 2,100 views on that, by the way. So thanks everyone that's checked that out if you're here. We've got 2-0 Frankfurt. Kostic and Commander with goals. 2-2 Frankfurt win on pens. We've just got Rangers from a guy called John Lundstrom, but he spelled John wrong. Frankfurt. Someone getting annoyed that Kiefer Ball plays for Bournemouth. 3-1. Kostic scoring for Tavernier 10th minute, Kostic 57th, Kent 101st, Lundstrom 118th, and then someone just said don't care. So that's useful. Thanks to everyone that has left a comment on that as well.
Barisic, ball in, right
directly into the air. Jack, Aribo, to Kamara. Can't quite get a shot away. So, into Kamada. Nice turn. Here's Bohr. He's got players going forward. Oh, he's done poorly there. It wasn't... Oh, was it Bohr? Bora?
Border.
I couldn't tell because I thought... No, I think that's Kostic, yeah.
Kostic come back with 10.
This Kostic is quite stocky. Not on... I wouldn't...
Now you can see the 3-4-3.
Stocky's harsh, but...
Now you can definitely see the 3-4-3.
He doesn't. He's not got the build of a wing back. When I think wing back, I think Alonso.
Yeah.
You know, twig arms and legs.
Right, can't keep on.
Wobbling down the wing, pretty much, just like flying. But Kostic has got very impressive numbers for a wing back and very, very strong. Right. Got the build of more of a centre mid, really. But yeah. Links with them to Tottenham. Do you think it'd be a good move for Tottenham?
Definitely. I think it's a very good plan.
Who do you think would lead though, Sessegnon or Reguilon?
Ooh, I don't know. I think they've both played good seasons until.
Well, Reguilon's been linked with Atleti, isn't he? But here comes Lasker now. Brilliant save. I think Alan McGregor got to it. It was either deflection or a save.
I think
it definitely came off McGregor. I don't know if there was a deflection before or not, but Nauf does really well. Cuts inside. Barisic doesn't get anything on it, and then forces a huge save out of Alan McGregor to keep the sheets clean.
He's made those saves in the big semi, saving penalties in the semis, made some big saves in the quarters against Braga. He's kept Rangers in these games at times, and he's done it there again.
Before then, Dortmund.
Yeah. Frankfurt corner. Well, they play a short to ball. To
Lindstrom. Oh. Yeah, Lindstrom there. So number 29.
29.
Kind of, doesn't get a nice hit.
Ended up becoming a cross really, and then it was headed into the side netting by Dicker.
His shot wasn't clean at all. Got a horrible connection, and then Dicker tried to just direct it goalwards.
Not bad.
Couldn't quite find the net. Yeah, no, not bad in the end. How we're 20 minutes into this game bewilders me. We've seen nothing happen. I know obviously we had...
I think it's going quite slowly.
What's his face down? Oh, fair enough, I don't know. I feel like we've not seen anything happen.
Now it's not moving.
Then Nel Skygo has forgotten what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, here come Frankfurt. Roda.
So.
That's a
go.
Shot is some far away.
No, it's miles off. That's a bad shot. Okay. It's one of those where it's deflected, it's a decent effort, good block.
Yeah.
But if it's not deflected, it's a terrible shot.
Back in time, I have to look at the World Superbikes for a mo.
Wow.
Wow.
Jonathan Rea.
Shout out Jonathan Raya if he's watching.
He's a leader.
I'm sure he's probably busy with his bikes. That sounds like he's doing something horrific to the bikes. Now it's got to go. He's having a
bit of fun. If it goes back and someone scores,
yeah,
outraged.
You're joking.
Well, this isn't fun anymore.
There we go.
Oh, there's a big chance for Frankfurt that we missed. And now we can't see anything because it's like, you know...
I was going to say, yeah, now it's
on equality. Oh, now our timer is massively ahead.
Well, by the way, NUFC edits. I've just seen a new subscriber 24 minutes ago. So thanks for that.
We're now to 446.
Oh, no, we're on 445. 455, sorry.
Oh, so I thought Alicia...
Yeah, Alicia did say that she was the 455th.
We have to do something about this.
I don't know. I can try turning off my Wi-Fi on my phone. That might help things out slightly. It's made things worse. How that's happened, I don't know.
No, this is fun.
Bassey.
This is fun.
Plays it forwards.
Right, missed the header.
Lundstrom.
I'm getting Lundstrom and
Lindstrom, yeah. Very similar names.
Röder. I could pick him out because he's got a massive bandage on his head.
Yeah. So like you should write Röder on it.
And Dicker.
At half time.
Trap. He goes long with it, and Barisic wins the header. Then
Kent misses out to...
Then Bassey.
Torre.
Then Torre. Then Kamara.
Loving this little
and then
headed
Kent.
battle.
No, then Torre. Then Kamara. Neither side can get the ball.
Back and forwards. Game of ping pong at the moment.
Yeah, Torre.
Barisic just calmly slots it back to McGregor.
Alan.
Tavernier.
Oh, we are now lagging.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. I don't think I've got data to use.
I don't know how that's happening because there's nothing different from the last stream, so... Unless the accounting department are up to a madness.
Alright now.
Okay, we're back to green. Should be alright then. But people in the chat, make sure to tell us if the stream does go to shit. In terms of lag and connection and stuff. We apologise if it does, of course. Here's Bassey. Oh, Kent now in for Rangers. Now manages to get back. Kent's won it back. Oh, ref tries to spot a foul. Can't. Kamara.
Tries to find a foul.
No, they were all quite close, and there was a bit of a mess between Nauf and Kent. Bassey. Kent brings it down nicely.
Really good work from Ryan Kent. But Barisic now, he thought he could switch it, instead he goes to Goldson. Landstrom. That was Jack anyway. Bassey to go.
Rangers currently dominating possession with 57%. Great, okay.
Oh,
cheers. Thanks for the
out
feedback.
And then he's won it back.
Great job there. Goldson.
Turned around and goes
back to McGregor. Pumps it long.
That's a great knock.
Arivo can't get there. And Dicker.
Oh, flag up.
No, it's offside. Offside anyway. And Dicker won the header against Arivo, but yeah.
It's been a well contested first 24 minutes. Both sides have been done alright, but defensively look a little bit shaky as Torre has a bad touch and Aribo nearly pounces on it. Trap, close one. Oh, that's a good, decent one there. Great, good interception from Goldson. And then send that back with him.
Barisic, Goldson.
That's a good ball looking for Kent.
Kent.
Oh, great touch.
He's done really well there, Ryan Kent. Glenn Kamara. Kent. Kamara down. Kent comes inside. Knocks it back to Goldson.
Right hand side. With Tavernier and right.
Yeah.
Goldson going to use it.
Goldson. Into right.
Good turn.
He's got
right
space. Aribo. There's a foul.
Has a go. Aribo! Just wide.
Not far
Ref's
away.
going to put it back.
Not far away from the striker. And I think
bringing
this
the officials on.
What?
Bringing the physios on.
Ah.
Good. Again.
Right got
another
foul
good
there.
turn from right.
Yeah.
He's doing really well, to be fair to him.
He's hurt his knee now.
Hopefully he's alright, because that's another great turn. Touch turn.
He just gets thumped by Ndeka.
A rebound just
Rebound
wide.
not far away. Didn't look
He's
like
on target. I think
trap
does save that.
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, possibly. I just need to go a little bit higher and obviously a little bit closer. But
very bad.
Rangers playing well so far. I mean, they have now got Jack right down in some discomfort. Oh no, it's just a cooling break. Right. Well, we are in Spain, to be fair.
And
It's probably more for the fans.
cooling break.
Yeah.
Having a laugh.
You saw it at the Euros.
I guess it's one of those that both teams have agreed to it.
You saw it at the Euros when we were in England. So
I mean, we'll probably have a
in
lot
June.
of guitar.
yeah, every 5 minutes, mate. Well,
It's interesting though.
that's why they want to make it
They
100.
didn't have any.
That's
in
why
the
they want to make it
semis.
100 minutes.
They didn't have-
Then every 25 minutes you have a break. Because it's just so hot. So it'd be more of like an NFL game into quarters.
Great.
But yeah, cooling break. I think it's good in a final because it just gives time for a little bit of tactical
But I think
discussion.
It's just it weren't in the semis. It hasn't been in any other round.
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's one of those whether if both teams agree to.
that's because they obviously Rangers played in Scotland.
That's all the Rangers route.
No one needs a cooling break. If you stop playing in Scotland, you're just you freeze to death. So they have to keep running. But yeah, Glasner and Van Bronckhorst get a bit of time to talk to their teams.
Cooling break.
Well, I mean, we're definitely going to get what 6-7 minutes of additional time in this half because we have seen obviously
That's how they let
some
the
lengthy.
clock run. They should surely stop the clock during a cooling break.
Well, no, because how are you going to stop the clock?
Stop the timer.
That's
BT advertising the Europa League Conference League final.
Yes,
That did not make any sense.
UEFA Europa Conference League.
Europa
final.
Conference League final, not the Europa League Conference League final.
By the way, we are about
They're not
25 seconds out of time, I think.
That's alright.
Okay.
Man, final Clavier. Is it Clavier?
Oh,
Final manager. Frankfurt manager.
you've now thrown me off because you've not said his name right.
Clavia.
None of those are right.
How do you know? I think something like that. Frankfurt free kick in the Rangers half. They're going to get their taller players forward.
Oliver Glasner,
Glasner.
not Glavia.
Close.
No.
Now, Kostic good with his ball in. Frankfurt fans are bouncing in their end. Ball in from Kostic, good ball, looking for Dicker at the back post, and it is a corner to Frankfurt. Joe Rebo put it behind.
Calvin Bassey.
Kostic now got to run over to the outside of the pitch to put the corner in. That's a good ball.
And then Bassey puts it out of play.
Good work from the defender.
Corner ball.
Interesting line formation from Frankfurt on the edge of the area here. Christ, comes the ball on the edge, hits that.
Again, still 29 is Lindstrom.
I don't know why I think so. He's ball.
Well, he's
Ball
then
is
29
19.
and 19, yeah.
29.
So- A need
Yeah, from Barisic
Pulling
to
Fred.
Lindstrom.
Oh.
That's Kostic. Kostic with a goal!
Oh.
Is there, isn't there? Why did they have to swap sides?
brilliant,
Why did
yeah.
Kostic and Lindstrom have to swap sides? It's really more confusing.
He's going back now. He took the corner, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, that's a decent hit from Kostic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not far away. Well, considering the amount of power, yeah, he's done well there.
Yeah, I thought it was
Again,
low.
Lindstrom getting a lot of the
I
ball
thought it was be one of them where if it was low.
from just outside the area.
Actually, to block his area, his effort was actually blocked.
Yeah,
by
Commander.
If not-
The other Frankfurt player's gone away, and then
If
Commander
not,
was
that's
just kind
actually-
of
That's a really difficult
stood there.
effort to save from McGregor. Jack.
Well, yeah, because it was bounced, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a poor pass from Torre stepping out defence, and now they've got some defensive work on their hands.
Free kick to Rangers.
Here is we're now looking at Roda with his He just made an interesting challenge on Glenn Kamara. Kind of pushed him to the ground.
And Rangers
Ref
are now
sees Here comes Borna Barisic to he'll take.
Said there'd be a threat from set pieces. Can they make this one count? They've only had one shot so far. I mean, yeah, they've got to take opportunities like this.
Well, it's Barisic or Lundstrom? I can't see.
I think it's Barisic.
15 person in the poll.
Ball in.
Not great. No one really challenging for it. Indika does well.
Yeah,
Tavernier tries to get it gone, and now Rangers are going forward, and they've got no one at the back. Frankfurt are going forward. Rangers got no one at the back. Here comes Kostic. I mean, he's driven this a long way up the pitch. Has a strike almost nestled into the far corner, but doesn't quite. 15 versus the point chat now, by the way. 67% Rangers, 27% Frankfurt, 7% opting for a draw. People want, at least 7% of people, want some extra time pens.
Decent.
Yeah, Tavernier headed down to Kostic. Kostic then just absolutely sprinting down this left.
Yes.
But his shot doesn't quite nestle in the far netting. Yeah, no, not bad at all. Probably selfish in my opinion. Should have looked across. There was definitely options in there. You had Rafael Santos Borré arrive. I think if Kostic just looked up, squared it, could potentially be 1-0 Frankfurt, but he's been by far the best player on the pitch tonight, Kostic. And then a little bit of a mix-up there between Bassi and Landstrom. They got away with it. Knock it back to keep McGregor. 32 minutes on the clock. Still got 13 minutes of this half, and then I imagine quite a lengthy period of stoppage time due to, well, the lengthy stoppages we've had.
Rangers fans singing and laughing and chanting.
Indika.
Second one.
Kamada. Goldson does well. Here's Jack Wright. Tavernier. Aribo tries to flick it inside, but Roger just gets it up into the
It's a very scrappy game. It's one of those where neither side have really kept too much possession. Yeah, and the midfielders running very back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. But Tavernier's got a throw in on this far side. Goes back to Goldson, it goes back to Bassi, and now Rangers go to rebuild.
Bassi, ball over the top. Tavernier, Kostic manages to get in front of him. It's out. It's out for a throw. But yeah, Kostic has been very good far tonight.
Yeah. Tavernier.
I'd have to say, on this battle on this near side, we can see, I think Kostic has been winning out against Tavernier so far. Tavernier's looked rather ineffective, whereas Kostic already had some good chances and a lot of time, space, and a lot of the ball.
This is a decent opportunity though for Rangers. They can make something out of it.
So puts out of play. It's now throwing. Kamara just drops the ball because we're going to get a set piece out of this throw now. Borna Barisic. You can see the likes of Jack lurking on the edge of the box there, waiting for something, and then that was all kind of wasted.
Oh, it's one back. Oh,
just
right. Not great touch.
Not great, but does get it to Tavernier, and then Kostic does well to get back.
That's where in football you learn to come to the ball.
Indika, Kostic
stood there and let it roll to him, and Kostic.
Problem is, Rangers get forward and then get so tight and compressed by the Frankfurt defenders. They can't do much.
Jack's forced to Dicker back for a corner, and this is as I said, a threat from set pieces with James Tavernier whipping the ball in. Good chance for Rangers.
It certainly is. Let's see if any of the headers will go on target,
or if it can even hit.
Yeah.
I
think if it's anything similar to the quality deliveries we've seen from some players, then it's not going to be great. Yeah. I mean, top players recently, a lot of them don't beat the first man. Multivernier's
You've got Goldson, you've got Aribo, you've got Bassi, you've got Jack.
Great chance here.
Barisic, lots of options for Tavernier to hit. And
he's just pumped it over all of them. And I thought Kent was going to put it back in there, but doesn't. Here's Ryan Kent. Tries to go past. That's very smart, because he's just very sharp burst, quite unexpected. I thought he was going to play it slow there, but short, sharp burst from Kent, catches out. So he's caught napping, puts in a poor challenge. There, look, drags him to the ground, gives away a free kick. Quite silly from Gibraltar.
I think Kent was already on his way down when So touched him.
Yeah, because he tried to he reached out to try and kick him. So knows that's certainly a foul. I've seen no debate about it. I mean, So doesn't complain at all. He knows what he's done there.
But another
I would say
chance
it's a
for Rangers
50-50.
to get the ball in.
He's not done anything.
But not for two. Well, anyway, chance for Rangers.
You could perhaps call it soft,
Decent
but
ball in. Goals with the header.
Oh.
So tipped over by Trapp.
good side by Kevin Trapp. But yeah, maybe you call it soft, but I disagree. I think it's
Right.
I think it's a poor challenge. Right.
Good ball in. That's what they've got to do, Rangers. And Trapp's done with it over. It was Lundstrom, sorry, not Goldson.
Yeah.
How did they get those to me? I don't know.
I did think, but I didn't want to correct you on it because I didn't see. I didn't exactly see it was.
Ball in now. Again, it's a little bit far. He's putting a little too much weight on the balls,
I think he's trying to get them to back post, and then someone heads it back across the area, try and get a chance from that. Jack tries the ball over top to Tavernier. I think Kostic will do enough. Tavernier does get there though, keeps it on the pitch.
Kostic trying to let that run.
Kostic does well, and then Tavernier fouls him.
That's silly from Tavernier. Should know better than that.
Again, he knows he's lost out there, and
Stupid tackle.
but he knows that foul won't be yellow, so
Yeah. Just one of those, because Kostic in the corner, he's not going anywhere.
yeah. Kostic knows what's coming though.
Ball into Lundstrom.
That's it.
I think it's the RBC have seen one decent chance now they're going to replay it over and over again because it's the first chance we've had in a while.
Not a great header from Lundstrom, but it does get it on target. Very high, quite slow pace, relatively easy save for Trapp who can just tip it over the bar.
It's just one of those where you've got one of those you just got to make. If he doesn't, well, then it's a goal. It's not like he's not had to jump across his whole goal and dive and save it from the top corner. He just managed to tip it over. That was an interesting clearance from Barisic, but it's found a Rebo.
Necessary save, not a
Yeah.
sensational save.
Rangers going to slowly put on the pressure on Trapp here, and he's going to run out a little bit and go long. Good work from Barisic.
So, Lindstrom.
Bassey get there. That's great work from Bassey, and then he's fouled.
He's fouled, yeah. Certainly wasn't fouled on the centre half, the Rangers centre half there. I don't think Lindstrom can have many complaints.
Good work from Bassey there. Won the ball back, then drew the foul. Smart from the centre half. You don't usually see that from centre half. Lundstrom's going to take this long free kick for some reason. So I'm guessing they're going to try and hit someone with it. I'm surprised Goldson just didn't take this. But, there you go. And now he's taking his time out of it.
Pass committed.
Oh, we're
Interesting
going to let McGregor take it.
Interesting stat. 5 fouls from Frankfurt, 3 from Rangers.
BC love their fouls committed.
Yeah. It's like they've got one bloke who's noting down fouls. He just keeps spewing them at the graphics guy.
Right.
Right.
Turn the pace. Ball in. It's better than that. It's along the ground. He hasn't been the first man. Wright's now trapped in the corner on a 2-on-1. He's done well with
Big challenge from number 25 there. Tusa?
Yes. That's the one too.
35, but yeah. I was over 25.
Yeah, Wright's done well there because with a 2-on-1. He's managed to win his team a throw. And Tavernier's now got to look to find someone. I know she's gone back to Lundstrom. He's played it into Jack. He's done well there to keep the ball under pressure, and the ball's all the way back with Bassey.
Right, I think we need. This game feels like it needs a goal to really liven it up. I feel like since we've had that long stoppage in play from the Lundstrom foul on,
and that was only 5 minutes in.
Low 7N, the energy's kind of dropped in here. The energy's kind of dropped to the game. So try and inject some enthusiasm back into the game. If anyone has any thoughts.
Foul on Röder, by the way, not a foul
on
low
sorry.
7N. They're at the game now, are they?
I'm so confused. My head's gone.
Do need something. If anyone's
if anyone's in chat, make sure to stick some thoughts in, text some questions or something. Get my brain stimulated again because I've just been the same back and forth. Rubbish. It does come a rebo. Rangers with a chance now to Vernier.
It's like Chelsea City.
Brought down by Kostic.
It's not because Chelsea City is much more interesting. It's like Liverpool Tottenham without Sissoko giving away the penalty. No, it's not. It's not even that.
So we've not had anything.
It's just boring. That's what it is. Just boring.
Yeah, because we've not had some really good chances that have been missed. We've not had any
we had a decent save from
controversy. It's just been,
The most of anything that happened was Röder got kicked in the head.
It's been very,
He's now wearing.
I think the problem is you've got two really good coaches with two decent sides. So the teams are evenly matched.
No, it's gone over everyone.
Teams are evenly matched. The managers are evenly matched.
Yeah.
So tactically, this game's not been...
There's not too much to separate them.
Yeah.
Which means we could go all those penalties. That'd be fun. 0-0.
Yeah, I think if we get a goal though, that'll completely change this game. Which I think is the case in a lot of finals. Because the teams in a final are usually evenly matched.
Push further to fall that goal.
But without a goal, games will be quite boring. Because Chelsea-Liverpool at the weekend, there was a lot of missed chances. I think if it's in a goal for Chelsea, Liverpool would have to push. I think if it's got Liverpool, vice versa. Yeah. But games without goals do lack that spark. You can have some sensational 0-0s. That Carabao Cup game being an example.
You need shots. You need something.
We've had nothing in the first 41 minutes. Hopefully, it can only go up from here though. Unless the second half they just play it around the back for 45 minutes.
They come to an agreement at half time they want to go to penalties, so just kick it around the back for 45 minutes and then an extra to 75 minutes in total.
Lundstrom. Tavernier. Back with John Lundstrom.
I want to see at least another good shot before the end of the half.
That's a very good ball over the top, but I think now...
You said Tavernier 7's your first goal prediction's gone. I said
41, so you need a free kick now.
8 seconds.
I mean,
that push. Penalty. Quick, take it.
Tavernier got to sprint and hit it. I think they over-respect each other. Interesting, because there's been a lot of fouls committed, but... Yeah, I guess. I mean, no team's really going really high on the attack. It seems slow build-up, try and hit on the counter. Both sides playing the same formation.
Neither side wants to push and risk conceding.
Both sides playing the same kind of not formation, but the formations fit in nicely to each other. But both sides playing the same tactic, so it's just you've not got one team absolutely throwing everything at it, the other team trying to sit back and hit them on the counter. Because then you get this interesting game like we had at Real Madrid City.
Yeah,
where City were just high press.
That's it.
Trying to get it right on you, whereas Real were low block, try and put it past you while you're pressing, but not both sides with the same tactic does create somewhat of a boring game.
I just think at this point in the game, no one wants to push.
Yeah, both sides are risking it too much, and then it does take mistakes though to change the course of finals. Daichi Kamada.
Could we see a chance here? Knocks out wide.
Now.
Good ball in.
There's a ball in. It's out for a corner.
I think it's going to get booked for pulling down someone. Lindstrom. I think it's Lindstrom.
Lindstrom.
Told off for it. No, it was Lindstrom. Lindstrom. Yeah, he just pulled him back. I mean, no, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he definitely did.
It looked like he didn't, he did.
I think he needs to watch himself. I think the rest have been quite lenient so far because that's Savernier's fourth foul at least.
Third
or fourth, something like that.
Ball in from Frankfurt.
Oh, 2-2 was loading up for a big hit. That's a big challenge from the Frankfurt
player. That's what I mean though.
Trapp went out of goal now. Gives it to So. Roda. Out wide now with Nauf, sorry. Yeah. Nauf and Tuta seem to have swapped briefly.
It is two.
Oh no. That wasn't Tuta. Daichi Kamada.
What can he do with it into Tuta?
Tuta.
He tries
to play it back through. The pass is massively over here. Massively disappointing. Great job, Tuta.
Sometimes we better get in half time and they can.
Tuta was going to go for an overhead kick there, but then saw Bassey's head.
I'd say 5.
Paul managed to pull out of
it. They don't like to add on too much in the first half, so I'd say 4. I'm going to say 4 out of it.
Surely more than that.
Might as well predict 4 minutes.
We've had a cooling break. We've had 4 or 5 minutes of lunchtime injury. We've had other stoppages. We've had Wright down at one point.
Yeah, that's part of the cooling break, I think. We're about to find out. I'm going to say 4 minutes. Who knows? Do I predict 2? What are you going for?
7.
Nah, they wouldn't
should
have
be.
Anyone at the first half, I think.
6. Okay. Well, they did. I was going to say, because Landstrom was down for at least 4 or 5.
Get to watch 6 more minutes of this. 5.
Well, they might liven up. Here's Borna Barisic. Decides against going forward with it. Instead, we're going to play it back again. Here's Goldson. Knocks it back to Bassey. And he sends all the way back to McGregor.
Oh. Yes, he does.
I think it's smart for both managers, though. No one's conceded early into a final. Glasgow and Broncos know what they're doing here. Just setting up so they don't concede early.
Yeah.
But also with the chance of scoring a goal, which could, of course, change the course of the game. Oh. Tooter's down. Oh, sorry. So's down. So, no care from the referee, though. Here's Kent. Aribo. Rangers do have a chance here. Aribo cuts it back. Kent leaves it. Jack! Oh, the shot just kept rising, unfortunately, for him. Yeah. Just needs to be a better effort there, but Rangers starting to play some really nice football. I mean, it's a lovely link up. And from Ryan Kent to realise that Jack was there. But yeah, it just kept right. I think it does it take a little deflection off Roda? If it does, it's not a significant piece of contact.
Effort, though. Best shot in a while.
But yeah, decent from Harry Jack. It didn't. Trap will pump it long. Nauf. It's done really well. Skip past 2. Now there's a chance. Commander at the back post. The header isn't good enough. It can't direct it goalwards, but it is back to Kostic. Out again for a throw now.
It's like you're chucking the people in chat into this game.
Yeah.
Good effort from Harry Jack.
That's his name, isn't it?
No.
What's his first name?
Ryan Jack. I didn't really. It's Harry. Fair enough.
So that's what I thought it was. I swear you.
I think that would be very coincidental if that's our names.
Oh, it is Ryan Jack.
Yes,
yeah, I thought his name was Harry Jack.
Alright.
I wasn't me throwing people in chatting.
There's someone in chat called Harry Jack. Our names were Harry Jack.
Yeah.
And there was a footballer called Harry Jack. It'd be too much to handle.
Yes, Indica with So is Roda. Out wide with Nauf. Nauf now driving forward. He's looked dangerous so far. That's good, Nauf.
Did Roda not swap his shirt? Still blood?
Yeah, he did. It's just obviously still leaking blood.
Oh, so just from his back.
Yeah, I think he had some still on his neck. Tuta fired it into Lindstrom. So gives it to Roda. Frankfurt now going back forward with it. Sebastian Roda.
Good drive.
No,
pass,
Lundstrom, Jack knocks it back to the keeper.
It's a Rangers free kick. I think West Ham Leipzig might have been a little bit more exciting, to be honest. Yeah,
Cresswell would have got himself sent off within 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't think it would have been more exciting because I think both sides would also not want to concede early.
I think it would be a bigger affair though.
Either way,
I think I'd care a little bit more.
It's two teams who have no experience in the Europa League and aren't going to want to concede within the first half. They're going to want to at least go into the break.
Certainly isn't a Chelsea Arsenal
conceded. Well, no, but in that game, Arsenal set up poorly. Chelsea set up superbly.
That didn't feel like a final.
Both had played many times throughout the season, but these two never faced off before. Still learning what the game's going to be like.
Yeah. Decent for the instrument. No, that is poorer.
Indica.
The time I get those two the right around to be incredible.
Kostic against Tavernier, brilliant challenge from the Rangers captain. Kostic throws it into Bora. Bora brings it down nicely. Can't get a ball.
Corner, Frankfurt corner.
Yep. There's a chance here. Minute and a half left of this first half. I wouldn't say this half's been befitting of a goal, but if Kostic's delivery is good enough, or maybe Rangers could counter. Yeah. Guess we'll see. Frankfurt don't have many back.
Still a good minute.
I enjoyed this live chat. I think you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Low 7
Oh, okay. Why is it people trying to play these long balls?
Actually, chat's quite inactive this evening, but yeah.
You'll notice though.
Hopefully, some of the regulars get. Yeah, if there's a goal, a lot of people come in. We've not seen loads of regulars. We've seen a lot.
I looked at the stream thing, and it's like really high at the start of the game, and then slowly but surely.
Yeah.
So we just dropped a little bit.
Everyone's excited in the build-up.
Yeah.
Because they don't really care for BT build-up, then they all go off and watch the game, and then usually at half-time you see a lot of people re-emerge.
But this has been quite lacklustre.
Yeah.
Not been a game befitting of a final so far, but
no. Yeah, really appreciate the kind words.
Yes. Frankfurt Rangers here, they've got about 30 seconds, they've got to throw in the Frankfurt half. If they can make anything out of this, that'll be good. That'll be a big goal before half time. To which I fancy some food.
I fancy some fresh air, so I'll go fetch that.
Okay, so you grab a bottle as well?
Yeah.
From the refrigerator. Barisic.
No, I was going to look at the one in the fridge and go, nah, he doesn't deserve it. And go, just fetch your water.
No, I don't want it from the fridge, I want it from the refrigerator.
That is going to be a call on time in the half. For the half. Do you want to update the scoreboard with that? And then I'll go and get a snack. Yeah. But yeah, right. Everyone, make sure to stick your thoughts on the first half in chat. I had a lot of likes on the tweet about the game. Various ones. Yeah, right. You're doing some stretches, brilliant. Right, can you the photo? Well, I go. Go get some snacks.
Yes.
Back them up.
I'll put it back on there.
On the stream chat.
There we go. Right, yep. It is now half time. I think it's fair to say hasn't been the most exciting final I've ever watched. Hasn't been the most interesting game. Yeah, it's been. The thing is though, it's what you expect. As we said just before half time, you've got two sides who have never been in a European final for donkey's years. You've got two teams that don't want to concede early. They just want to keep it level. Neither team wants to push for the goal and risk losing out and conceding a goal. So they're both just going to kind of sit back and try and play counter. Which when you get two teams that try that tactic, you're not going to get much action. You're not going to get. It's been mostly a scrappy midfield battle, and that's been the whole game. No real chances for anyone, and not too much to write home about for either side. I think it's a great idea to live react to the games, but how you plan to improve it and make the channel grow? I'll be honest, that's not really. I guess we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Obviously, we have set the goal this year. We want to be on 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. At this rate, we should do it. We've got all this content. We've got the Spotify, we've got the shorts, we've got the TikTok. We've got a lot. We've got a lot going out right now, and bigger we get, the more improvements we'll make. Obviously there are things that can be better, but for now, we're doing a really good job, and hopefully we can hit our goal at the end of this year. Obviously you've got big events. This is as I said, this is one of the 4 finals that we are covering. We've still got the Women's Champions League, the Men's Champions League, and the Conference League final. Then you've got the big summer transfer window. Then we get into the Super Cup and the start of the season, which will be a lot of games. Because obviously, big November, December World Cup coming in there. So still a lot to come this year from us. A lot of games to be covered, and lots of videos, lots of short, lot of stuff coming, and it'd be great to be able to hit 1,000 subscribers while doing so. But yes, turns tonight. Hopefully we can keep growing. We've already gained a sub on this stream. We can get 1, 2 more. It'd be great. I'd love to be on 500 around the for the Champions League final. It's a big goal, but I think we can do it. But yeah, in terms of the game, not too much to talk about. Jack has returned, so he's back now. What food have we got? Oh, we've got some flapjacks. This is good.
You're alright for a second, I forgot to.
Yeah. I'll keep talking then. Yes. Anyone else in chat? Put your thoughts down. I'm not expecting too much, saying there isn't too much to talk about, but feel free to put what you think, whether it's about the game, whether it's about all the other finals, if it's about the channel, whatever. Any questions, any theories, thoughts, whatever. But yes. Still a second 45 to go of this game. Hopefully it is better than the first half, because that was lacking entertainment. So hopefully we see more. I think, as Jack said, in the first half, a goal. We get a goal in this game. I think it changes it completely. I do think both teams have got the quality to get one. It would be interesting to see if there's any tactical change. If one team starts to go for it a bit more. If they don't, I can see this game going all the way to extra time, and if need be, penalties, which would be a very long stream, a lot of time to talk to you guys, but would also be a late one for us here in the UK. But yes, about 10 minutes now until second half kicks off. And as I said, be interesting. I doubt there'll be any changes. Both managers, tactically, we're happy with their teams and haven't conceded. But I think both teams will want to see a little bit more up front. Start getting a few more shots off, creating some more chances. And hopefully for us, we see some more entertainment and stuff to get excited about. You have now returned. You are now back.
I am.
Which means I can crack open these flapjacks and start eating.
Is that what you've been sat here
Yes.
desperately waiting for my return?
Okay, I'm just going.
Has the chat's been flowing?
No.
Okay.
No. Low 7N has been here talking to me. And anyone else, feel free to talk to me as well.
Yeah. So live reacts against, but how are you planning to improve and make the channel grow? What have you said?
Yeah. I just talked about our goals for this year, obviously the 1K and the big streams coming up. And for now and the future.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do more games that people are interested in, but don't really know much about. Like, if you get it, get what I'm saying? Like, you get them, I'm sure. I like how you guys think since you're still young, and I think a great future waiting for you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, well, I want to cover more games that there's not much coverage of on YouTube. But obviously the big ones are the ones people care about and stuff. I know, I just like to offer a different... Because there's not like... Goldbridge does commentary, but his is more of... Like, it's either shouting at United or laughing at someone else. But his is quite reactionary. AFTV is obviously Arsenal fans. Also, they've all got bias, whereas we try and remain neutral. And then the kick-off is good if you want, like... a good discussion with people, but if people are looking for commentary and then a good fun chat as well, we can provide that.
How about BT is showing highlights of
I think there is hopefully a gap in the market there.
There are none. They are for nothing to show.
Pretty much, yeah.
The chances they're showing and half chances at best.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, I didn't realise you just decided to fill your gob. But yeah, first half, just quite disappointing. But it does make sense. It was always going to be a bit of a dull one because we obviously both sides want to keep it tight. You don't want to be going into the break a goal down, having to try and pick your team up in their first ever Europa League final. For both squads, these sides, these players haven't played in the biggest games in football. So yeah, it's hard. It does kind of make sense then that both sides just want to keep it tight. Ryan Jack there were probably the best strike of the half, but still not stunning.
Or Kostic.
Close though. Yeah.
Yeah, Kostic had a few. He's had a good decent. I think he's definitely the best player on the pitch by far, Kostic.
Also, that's a pretty stunning sight of the Frankfurt fans in their own stadium.
That is many. I don't think you can argue that he gets sent off here, Lundstrom.
Neutral unless Chelsea are playing. We try and remain neutral with our opinions.
I don't.
You just shouting.
I know in terms of opinions. I'm not going to sit here and say
like if we see
Mason Mount's the best player in the
terrible
world.
challenge from a Chelsea player, I'm not going to try and justify why it's somehow brilliant.
Definitely, but I'm not going to sit here when Chelsea score.
Like we're not delusional. Ty. I'm not going to start screaming into the lens, Mopé, you're a cheat.
Yeah.
Unless he really does cheat.
Yeah, the day Mopé actually cheats on someone's stream could be incredible. But yeah, I don't really know what the BT pundits have found to talk about because they clearly haven't found to talk. Like they're trying to make something of the Lundstrom High Challenge. Definitely not a red card.
Definitely not even a card. Just an unfortunate incident where we moved. Happens in football.
Yeah.
Bad challenges happen. Unfortunate incidents happen. You just move. Roger's not had to go off or anything. It was just a slight scrape to the head. He took it like an absolute unit. So
Put a bandage on, I'll keep that.
yeah. Even they put a blue one on, realised that they're playing against Rangers, stuck a white one on over the top. I really want to come out with Rhoda written in full block red caps. Do you both watch any Chelsea YouTubers? Yeah, I watch a few. I recommend George Benson. I watch a little bit of Yannick as well. But I've mainly followed guys on Twitter and then just sometimes check out their YouTube content. But yeah, I do watch a few. I don't really enjoy too much biased content. I like to consume media that is non-biased a lot of the time. But obviously there's some bias in everything, but I prefer to watch like Football Daily, where you get loads of different opinions, than watch an individual talk about football. I don't know. It's just weird. Like Goldbridge, I really like Goldbridge, but I prefer seeing him on like the kickoff. Because I think he's more level-headed, and also you get you get him debating people with people who are not just people in chat screaming things. So I do feel like all big streamers just have people in chat just saying things, whereas we have intellectual people in our chat.
I love watching Goldbridge just to laugh.
Yeah.
I just turn him on whenever United concede.
Same with AFTV. If Arsenal conceded a goal, that is immediately what I want to be watching.
There's a rant about the goal.
Exactly, because it's funny. Whereas, luckily, no one just watches us to laugh when Chelsea can see. We just had a 6-2 prediction, by the way, on the TikTok.
They're expecting a big second half.
6-2 Rangers, and then a Frankfurt with 3 red love hearts. So we gained a follower as well. Isn't that lovely? But that's now on 2.3 views. That's actually gone up like 200 since we went live.
Yeah. Wow.
Gotta love TikTok, man. Algorithm on there is just a bit of a mad one.
Yeah.
Hopefully it can help us grow on here. But yeah, anything else from the first half? Changes wouldn't be making any yet, in my opinion. Nothing's happened for there to warrant a change. Like you had, there's not been any injuries yet. Right. No one's playing badly because it's just been everyone's just been on the same level, really.
Yeah, it's just not much. I think it's really hard at these half times where we have nothing at all about the game. Just not much to talk about. One man I've been impressed by is Bassey, Calvin Bassey. They're decent performance so far. Never really watched him play. Never really rated him. Not really know who he is, but today
he's played well. Yeah. I've been thoroughly impressed. But I do feel, if I was going to say who would score next, I do think it'll be Frankfurt. And I hate to say it.
In the first half, yeah.
But Kostic is causing them a lot of problems. Nauf is causing them a lot of problems. And I think if they get corners, they're not marking Lindstrom. No. They're not. And he's on the edge of the box. When it falls out to him, if he does get a clean connection, I think that could be how Frankfurt get their goal.
Yeah, absolutely thunderbolt from the area.
But yeah, I think this game, it's got a goal in it. I hope the action and the liveliness picks up in the second half. But yeah, it's been quite a tough match, I'd say, so far. I think we could see it just continue to kind of long out until.
Ref's been very lenient.
Second half. Yeah. It's a 1-goal game, I think. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you there. Low 7-N. I think. Yeah, if a goal comes early in the half, we've got ourselves a very interesting game in our hands because the other team has to go for it then. But I think we'll either see a late winner, a 70th-ish, 80th-ish minute winner, or we're going to be going to extra time. We might see a goal, or we'll go all the way to pens. Something like that. But yeah, I do agree with that. I don't think there's going to be many. I don't think we're going to get to the end and go, wow, what a brilliant 4-4 match that was. Put it that way.
No.
But because goals
Unless
do
they
not
come-
seem to be in plentiful supply. But you never know. Now making the way back out the tunnel, the players. And I'll go have flapjack quickly before you make your way to do the.
Yes.
Ball.
I'll put these up now. Bring the mic back in. But yeah, I think both managers would have kind of just said, "You're doing great."
A bit random, but I've just been thinking about it. The Castore brand. Thoughts on their kits? Because I've never seen them before. They seem to emerge recently, like Wolves, Newcastle.
I think they're doing Villa next year.
Villa now have them. Have you seen the League's Villa kit? It's basically just a Burnley shirt.
Yeah, apart from the third kit, which is
I was in the way all third.
interesting.
Chelsea 0, Leicester 0 tomorrow. Ever the pessimist Chelsea fan.
No, we'll beat them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Marcus Alonso's going to score a double.
I think it depends what team we play. I think we will rotate. I don't think we'll play youngsters. I think we'll save youngsters for Watford, but I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? But if they play Danny Ward in goal again, we'll laugh.
I'd like to see Vale get some minutes. I think if we play in both games, we could get some contributions and stuff, puts himself in good standing of a championship move next season.
Yeah.
Because I think for a club like one of the ones coming up, maybe Sunderland, could they do with the left winger?
Yeah,
They
but
can't
I
through the
don't want them
playoffs.
to play a better standard of football.
Or you don't think Sunderland will play nice football?
I think they'll struggle to stay out. You know, it's like Billy Gilmore at Norwich this year. I don't want they're in a relegation fight.
But equally, I don't really want them at one of the top clubs for the fear that
You won't play.
for the fear that they come up and then we sell them. But I haven't seen enough of Vale to be able to judge him yet. But
No.
I mean, our academy's stunning. So yeah, I hope we see some youngsters tomorrow. Due to well the same. 6 watching now. People are getting in the mood for the second half. We're just moments
Hopefully
away
it's
from that
better than
kicking off.
first.
Yeah, we need some action. We need some action to really spice this up. I think if we are going to see a goal, it's going to come from one of those two. We've just come out of the tunnel. Either for Frankfurt at least, Kostic or Kamada. Or Nauf. Nauf has also been very good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know who's going to score next. But I if I had to give a guess, I think Frankfurt are more likely.
Yeah. Depends. Might be a completely different second half.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what tactical approach now the managers take. Because what are you doing if you're either of the managers? What are you thinking now?
I think
How would you change it up?
From a Rangers point of view, I just think keep trying. I don't know.
Is it a case of more of the same, or is there a change of tactics now?
I don't know whether.
Frankfurt, by the way, have brought the flares out now,
Here we go.
creating the European atmosphere. Right, so the players take their positions. The referee looks down at his watch. We're gonna have kick-off for the second half underway any moment now. Those red flags creating quite the atmosphere. Some blue ones now. The Rangers fans thinking they need to get involved as well. Loving it. And Rangers do get us underway for the second half. Imagine they have to postpone the game for 5-10 minutes because flares. Oh, and now Roda. Frankfurt almost caught Barisic there napping. But he was fortunate enough to get away with that.
Here we go.
Sloppiness.
Now.
Kamada, Roda.
Sorry, what are those commentators?
Ball over the top. Goldson gets it out.
Clearly BT is saving those good commentators for the Champions League final. Who on earth is Rory Hamilton? Or Alex Ray?
Derek Ray? Related? Or Derek Ray changed his name? Oh, now tried to get the ball in, but Bassett as well.
You can't see anything.
Well, now it's not red, it's smoke.
Yeah.
It's the smoke from the flares after the flares have been put out. Frankfurt fans are on fire, literally, seemingly. But yeah, they are creating the atmosphere. Because if you're a Rangers fan, you don't see that at Hamilton away, do you?
Kostic from this corner can't see where he's putting the ball into.
But yeah, you don't see that at Hamilton away. But Frankfurt, the players are going to be used to this. This is what happens in the Bundesliga.
Can't see a thing. Well, there weren't any changes at half time.
There is now just a really nice white-blue mist over the stadium. It's it's a nice mixture.
Still see at least. Well, actually, no, I can't see it.
Yeah, when you get back here, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what you need though. Big European ties. You need some atmosphere.
Yeah.
You also need the PlayStation not
Cleared
turn
by
itself
Jack.
off.
Only as far as Ndicka.
I believe that's Torre, isn't it? Oh no, sorry, that's Tutu.
No, just wide from Tutu.
Tutu, yeah.
Third time lucky. He has 3 centre-backs on the pitch. And we ran it away from him.
Well, I thought he was the right centre back, but they just keep moving around.
Yeah, he's now in the middle.
So I don't.
It was Ndicka in the middle.
And then it was because it was Ndicka. Then it was Torre. Now it's Tutu.
Right.
I've seen fluid forwards. I've never seen interchanging centre halves.
Yeah.
So maybe Glasner is revolutionary. I want him England coach because I want to see Maguire just like inverted fullback.
Carl Walker and John Stones.
Yeah. You just never know where Harry Maguire's going to pop up. He just finds himself on the left wing.
Bombing down that way.
I would love to see total football with the England side because they just wouldn't suit it at all.
Oh, Kamada. Oh, into
Boré does really well with it. The strike isn't bad.
Right. That was Lundstrom.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I got it right that time.
The problem is they're also like the same person.
Yeah.
It's not that the numbers are the same. Like from a distance, their haircut is identical, and in the fog, in the smoke, you can't see anything. Tvanier gets it gone. Okay, can't get there. Here's Nauf. Ball in to Vanier again. The man that has to get it clear. Frankfurt throw.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
He's Kostic there, got on that side, collecting the ball. He's got a round of applause from the Frankfurt fans.
Rangers under a lot of pressure.
For a successful throw-in. Tuta.
Need to try and withstand it if they can.
So calm and collected on the ball there. Under immense pressure from Wright and Aribo, but just negotiates it expertly and, yeah, no need to panic. I think that's the difference. Frankfurt look calm and composed,
Kamada.
even from the start, whereas Rangers have looked quite jittery. That was offside there, and now Rangers. Deep free kick. Very deep free kick. It's not exactly an attacking opportunity.
That's Lindstrom there for the knee deflected.
Yeah, Kamara's little flick could have been problematic there, but fortunately, 4 for Rangers, not far away. Isn't Kamara like Finnish or something?
Yes.
I could have, because like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. Long ball.
The name Glenn Kamara doesn't scream Finland at you.
Aribo, great play from Wright and Aribo, and here
Right.
comes Rangers' heavy touch. That's a shocking touch.
No, I thought, yeah. I thought Dick was going to make a little bit of mess of that, but him and now negotiated that expertly. And here comes Bora, tries to get it back to Lindstrom, can't, and now Glenn Kamara picks it up. A little bit more end to end now. It's getting a little bit more exciting, which I'm loving. Glenn Kamara, ball over the top. Goldson.
Ball back over the top.
Over the top of the...
Goldson's on the move.
over the top of the Frankfurt attackers. 60% of the polling chat now. 69% Rangers. Haha, funny lol. 25% Frankfurt. 6% draw.
Not funny.
Sorry, I'm immature. What, see you even laughing at now?
Just laughing at that Ranger fan.
He's not a Rangers fan, he just loves one of them. I love that Ranger over there.
His head is won by
Rhoda. Now, lovely little 1-2 with Lindstrom, but it caught out. Rangers need to score a blooming goal. I couldn't agree more, Harry King. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Great to see you. Do you guys do your own thumbnail? Yes, I make the thumbnail for every video. Which,
I edit the videos.
Yeah, he edits videos, I make thumbnails, do titles, tags, all that kind of stuff. So, obviously we both record. We don't record our bits separately. And then hope they just fit and stitch them together. So yeah, and then he edits, well, I make the thumbnails. And yeah. And obviously streaming. It's just like press button, we're live. Bang.
Well, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that work.
Yeah, you set it up and I make sure the stream page is there. All right, don't belittle my importance.
I wouldn't have Scooby-Doo while doing something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I try edit, you try making a thumbnail.
You have no content out of that, would you?
Okay, yeah, there'll just be random cuts. In the most, you'll have half a minute of us just talking before we start recording, and then you'll just get like the thumbnail will just be a picture of a footballer and some lines on it. Oh, well, there's a chance for Boric got it stuck in his feet though, and Golson's done well, and that's a pen probably. What's the ref saying? Corner. He says no, but there is VAR in this competition. Rangers won't be used to that.
It's going to be interesting.
Because Scotland doesn't have technology. I don't know.
Check it. VAR, no.
I was going to say. Oh, he's got none of the ball, all of the man. I don't see a way this isn't a penalty.
It's a VAR check.
I hate to say it, but I just do not see how that's not a penalty.
Let's have a look.
He doesn't get the ball. He definitely gets the man. I mean, Oliver... How have I just...
Glasgow.
Yeah, it's bloody...
No, corner.
You've nailed it there, Harry. Glasgow.
Or is it corner?
Glasner.
Yeah, it's a corner.
I'm stunned that's not a penalty. People in chat, if you're watching along, should that be a penalty? Should that be a penalty? Interesting. I don't understand how that isn't a pen. I think there's contact's kind of soft, but it's certainly got him and not the man.
Yeah, I think made a bit of a meal of it. That's a poor switch to the players.
I was going to say, so tried to play the ball across the pitch there. He's just zipped it at him.
And just absolutely thunder at him. I'm
just going to see a replay here. Okay, there. Actually, when you see it from that angle, you can see the foul happens, and then he kind of just throws himself to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Apologies. But yeah.
Rangers win the ball further up the pitch. This is fun. I mean, it's been better start to the second half, but still not what I'd call entertaining. Oh, it's great from Tavernier to beat Kostic. Driving down the right hand side. Plays the ball into Kamara. Oh, why is Kamara left him? It's fell into Rebo.
What has he done with that? What the Christ? I mean,
Kamara leaves it because he thinks Aribo's behind him.
I don't know what he's tried there.
Then Knauf makes an error and gives it to Aribo. Aribo knocks it out wide to Kent, and Kent, who's kind of off balance, tries to hit it first time. But Kamara leaves it. Knauf will let off.
It's just a very poor strike from Ryan Kent. Most of the people that were talking about like in the TikTok comment section saying Kent's gonna score, but
not there.
Huge mischance.
Yeah, he knows it as well. And now Frankfurt are going to come forward. They're going to play the ball down the left to Daichi Kamada. Can he beat Lundstrom? He has, but Tavernier's coming in. Here's Kostic versus Tavernier. Great battle so far between those two.
Kostic just get the ball in there, but McGregor claims comfortably.
McGregor. He's going to take his time about this and then try and pick out a pass. He's really going to take his time about this. Blimey. Yeah, and he just rolls out to Bassi after all that. Let's push his whole team forward and then just roll it out to Bassi. Now he's got the ball back. And now he's giving it back to Bassi. And then Bassi's going to get it back. No, he had to Lundstrom. Difference. Then to Golson. Good play.
Tavernier.
Got his space here. Can he find right down the wing? He can. No, he can't.
Nope. Poor ball. Frankfurt may regain possession with this fray.
First 10 minutes haven't been awful second half, and here comes. Why is Peter Walton back again?
Talking about the pen?
Can he get
They probably tried to call him about the pen. He was taking a shit in his home.
Yeah.
And now they've got to re-sort it out.
So that penalty happened 15 minutes ago. We're going to use Peter Walton here because we pay him to sit there. So we're going to have to use him to make our money's worth.
Yeah.
Because no, he travels
Trap.
games.
Oh, I thought he was going to get caught out there.
Golson beats Border.
That's a poor header from So. Aribo. Man down. Aribo's through. Oh, Rangers scored! I mean, that's the weirdest goal I've ever seen. But it has gone in.
Costly error from Frankfurt.
I think Tuta's gone down there with an injury. I mean, I don't know how he squeezed that in. That's very poor from the keeper. Rangers 1, Frankfurt 0. Rangers are leading in the Europa League Final. Oliver Glasner's furious about it. He believes that the man Tuta, centre half, has been brought down there by Aribo. But opposite emotions, pure elation.
Wow, look at that! What that means to
The Rangers dugout. I don't understand. How has Trapp not saved it? I mean, it's a good clearance from him. Connor Goldson wins the header very well. Right up there. So they heads it over Tuta. Tuta slips and hurts his ankle. And it almost slides into Aribo.
Yes,
Here, look.
So plays him through.
So you see, there he just loses footing. He's hurt his ankle.
Unless he has, I don't know.
And Aribo just squeezes it past Trapp.
I wonder if he's actually just looked here. I don't know if he slips. I think he just. Oh no, he does.
No, he's just tripped over.
He's just tried to lean out and pull Aribo down.
Yeah, and then Aribo just squeezes it past Trapp. I think Trapp should be doing better there, but
it's a decent effort.
Rangers lead Frankfurt here in Seville. Europa League Final. As it stands, Rangers are the winners.
Wow.
I think that's the goal we needed. I think that's the goal we needed to reignite the spark, the fire
The
in
Rangers
this game.
fans, look at them. The oldie
Absolutely loving it. They're in dreamland right now.
Mail, go mental. But they've still got 33 minutes. A long way to go.
Brilliant finish.
Joe Aribo could have just...
I mean...
What a huge goal that is. Huge goal that is.
Fall into the ground, on his side, pretty much. Managed to just get anything on it, squeeze it past.
Quite a while to rotate. Has Sabes been subbed off?
He weren't
playing
on the pitch. It's okay, well they've got that wrong. Kasebe's on for Tuta.
Okay.
But it's the BT Sport are stupid, so they've said it the other way around.
And here comes Kamada. Can he beat Landstrom?
Unless they meant player in the bench.
Ball in.
Player has to get off the bench. That's done well.
One handball.
Was it his own? Hang on, this is
Frankfurt
getting interesting. Was it his own man? I thought Lindstrom just fired it at Bora.
Lindstrom, the shot's been blocked. It's gone to VAR. Rangers one handball.
It's brilliant from Nauf. Oh, that looked like a hand from Calvin Bassett. No, it was his chest. His chest?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's his chest.
I mean, Glasner again.
He doesn't see.
Of course not, but you're going to protest every little thing.
Put in and it was
you're going to protest everything.
So the ref's going to stop the game because it's a head injury. It's a head injury, you plonkers.
Yeah, I don't know why they're complaining there, Frankfurt. There's nothing the ref can do. Even if he doesn't think it's a foul, he's gone down holding his head. Unnecessary and completely fine, precautionary.
As you said, it's very different to being a 70th minute, 80th minute goal because Frankfurt still got over half an hour to respond. They've got time to find an equaliser. They can bring on.
The only problem is with head injuries is teams can mobilise it. We've seen that with Southampton going down, and if you hold your head, it's instantly a foul. But there's no alternative.
What's this whole orange thing with Rangers? Is there a away kit?
Yeah, I think it's their away.
But is there just some geezer in an orange hat?
Fan Broncos, maybe?
A young fan, his dad. They're loving it though, because the first time they've both ever been to Spain, and they're there watching their local team.
Joe Aribo, 1 goal in 15 matches in the Europa League this season. What a time to get your first Europa League goal.
He's more playing centre midfield.
Yeah. But that physicality up front proved very useful there, because even though Tuta was trying to, yank him to the floor.
Yeah. Forfield said a word with Glasner. Probably for kicking off that time.
Shut up.
Just please. Get on with it.
An interesting thing. Why do you think so many football managers are Austrian or German? Glasner, of course, Austrian. Hasenhüttl as well.
And I guess you have
Rangnick.
And
then Tuchel, Klopp.
Where we're fighting.
The sort like a German, Joachim Low. Quite a high percentage, especially considering an Englishman. When you think an Englishman's never won the Premier League, why do we create such bad
who do you think
managers?
the first Englishman will be?
Me.
No.
Why not?
There was someone for that.
You reckon? I think Graham Potter gets a good move, but I think he'll go national team. And after that, what young English managers are there? I genuinely think we could see an American win the Premier League before an Englishman.
Don't say that.
I think Jesse Marsh could do it before. Because look at the current crop of English managers.
Leeds, obviously.
Oh, no.
They could win the Championship next season.
Exactly. Leith, heyo, welcome to the stream, Leith. Yeah, I mean, Rangers 1 up. 71% now, thinking Rangers will see this through. 24% Frankfurt, 6% draw. The fans have been behind Rangers. I think most of England's behind Rangers tonight. There's only Celtic really don't want Rangers to win.
He's followed Rangers his whole life and they've done nothing apart from when they're leading and he can't believe it. Just to double fist bump, just shaking his hands in the air, staring at all his mates around him.
Now that is the life that no Tottenham fan will ever experience. Sorry, that was so unnecessary, Leith, that you've joined, and yeah, I just had to. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Give us your thoughts on the game so far. Obviously, you've only just joined the stream, so yeah, give us your thoughts. If you have been watching, if you haven't, then obviously you can't.
Done, but the referee's had a word to physio there. And I thought he was going to book him.
Given the whole squad
the forfeit
performance enhancers.
I don't really know what's going on here. I don't.
Gibraltar. Pull something out
and
of
the
his
physio's now running down the other end, probably running away from the fourth official. He's chasing them. Now the Rangers, Broncos.
Von Broncos annoyed at someone.
I don't know what the physio's doing because he beat him to show replays.
Yeah, Roda. I do feel the sports TV direction has gone.
That's awful.
Yeah, because there's like replays now are promoted over live football. Yeah, F1's a big one for it because now they're like showing fans when action's going on and like big aerial shots of the game and stuff. It's more of an F1 thing. Football's doing all right with it, but there's too many times where cuts back from a replay and someone's through on goal. But like we need to be a bit more swift with the cutting of replays. I don't need to see Salah's missed shots 9 times.
They show a replay before a corner's taken, and it comes back and the corner's already been taken.
And it's in the back of the net or something, yeah. We've gone on for the Champions League final, yes. So we now have 5 streams left of this season. We are doing the Women's Champions League final on Saturday. We are then covering the Premier League and Serie A final days on Sunday. Bumper stream, should be about 5 hours. We're going to take a 15-minute break in between the two for our sanity. He goes down quite softly there. I don't think it's a pen. And then we have the Conference League final next Wednesday, and then Champions League final will be our last of the season. And our last streams until the Women's Euros, I think in July, will probably be when we return.
Yes.
For the Prem's back.
Games. We'll probably do some live.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're going to do live Friday nights probably. Friday night podcast live, where we just talk about like the transfer news and other football topics and stuff like that. Any debates that are going on, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they should be great fun. We'll have a list of topics, but the discussion will mainly just be it will just flow wherever the people want it to go. So yeah. That should be good. While there's no football on, we'll try it. I want to keep streaming. Don't want to get out of the flow of it.
No.
If not, I'll come back in August to be rusty. I'll be a finished streamer.
Washed up.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I won't even know what channel it is.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm honest. I was expecting a bit more of a response from Frankfurt.
To be fair, now they're going on the attack. We've got caught up in players' and then 4 players that went in for the same ball, and none of them won it. It just went directly up. Lindstrom gets down the line to Nauf against Bassi. Nauf's beaten Bassi. Bassi tries to foul him, and then he's reclaimed the ball. That's a brilliant challenge, actually, from Bassi. I don't think the hand on him was a foul.
Torre? Loving it.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Oh, that's a poor challenge from John Lundstrom, though. A little bit late.
Actually, very lenient.
Jack and Harris, do you think that was a pen for Frankfurt? At the time I did, upon watching replays, Bora goes to ground way too easily. There's not enough contact there to warrant a penalty, in my opinion. And I don't know what Peter Walton thought of it, but probably that's the opinion we all value.
Because the retired referee.
Is it knockout soon? Find out
Kamada! Dinks McGeezy!
Oh, onto the roof! Onto the roof of the net in front of the adoring Frankfurt fans. I thought Kamada would sneak that one in there, but no. On the roof.
I mean, it was a Frankfurt defence.
Get unlucky. Rangers, big error. Big error here. From Connor Goldson. Gets caught out and then...
Onside Kamada.
Ryan Jack can't get there.
Over McGovern, but couldn't.
Just unfortunate for him. McGovern does really well to force Kamada to send that ball high. Is that knockout? Soon find out. Yeah. I mean, 25 minutes. Unless Frankfurt get a goal, Rangers will win the Europa League. Which is mental to say. I still back
Frankfurt to get a goal, especially with chances like that. I think they'll get more of them.
Yeah. Tavernier.
Let's see, Rangers can find a second
Kamara.
goal, which they could here.
Right. It's out for a throw. It's getting interesting now. 23 minutes to go. Don't know what way this game's going to go. Hopefully Rangers can hold on, but I'll be honest, really could go either way.
Yeah.
Really could go either way.
Definitely. I mean, that Rangers support is incredible, by the way. And understandably, so of course, they try and get as many people over there as possible. And I bet there's so many more that are probably in the country,
Well, you're going to want to be around, aren't you?
Ready, standing outside the stadium for celebrations and stuff with their mate.
Yeah.
All the Rangers fans. There'll be loads of people
Imagine
back in Scotland watching.
Ibrox, they're all in there.
Mm.
All in there watching along.
There'll be loads.
Hasebe gets it clear, but it's up in the air. And it's Tavernier that wins it. And now Tavernier against Kostic. Kostic, good touch. Down to Road, back over the top to Kostic. Kostic has the pace advantage on Tavernier. And he's kept it on. That's a brilliant ball in. Bassi does well to get rid. Right, just flicks it on to make sure names escape me. So, sorry. Can't get there. Kostic tries to slot in, so it's another good challenge though. Another good challenge. Frankfurt here preparing a sub. I don't know who that kid is, but he looks young. Again, Indica, Kostic, really good delivery. Bora has snuck it in. Rafael Santos Bora with the leveller for Frankfurt. Game on.
That's what happens when you get a striker that's on his toes and defence are sleeping.
That's what you get when you don't mark Kostic. That's what you get. You cannot afford to let him put balls in there. They did it too many times. They got away with it because Bassi was getting it away. Yeah. But he just puts a low cross in there. And Rafael Santos Bora is the quickest to react. And he just sticks it in at the near post. Absolutely splendid finish from him.
It would take a goal to line this game up.
Well, we've got two now. Let's see what happens. 21 minutes to go. There's two ways this goes. Either both teams play for extra time. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think both sides are going to want to win this now.
100%.
It's getting interesting. 100% low, 7N. Oh, it's just brilliant. You just cannot give Kostic space. Absolutely criminal.
And wait, a poacher in the box.
Absolutely criminal. Wright leaves his legs open. Goldson and Bassi not tracking the run of Bora, and he's so close. He's pretty much in his face.
Yeah.
Glasner absolutely loving it.
Yeah. Big goal. But it'll be interesting to see whether Frankfurt can use that and push on, or whether Rangers.
Glasner does give me very Hasenhüttl, Tuchel, Klopp vibes. A very emotional manager.
Definitely.
He, pours his heart and soul into it. Whereas Van Bronckhorst, typical of most of the Dutch managers, very reserved. Van Gaal, Koeman, you're not going to see him sprint down the touchline.
Calling break.
But they are, so of course passionate about the team.
I would be annoyed if from a Frankfurt point of view, it was Jens Peter Hauge coming on.
Yeah.
Big, good player. I'd be annoyed if I was Frankfurt right now. Because that goal would have given you momentum and put you on top. But you have chucked a cooling break in here.
Love that. Love the energy.
Which could give
I think
Rangers a chance to reset.
I think if you're UEFA, you're buzzing. We're just going to go, now we get a 20-minute final showdown. Who's going to do it? You're going to love it, King of Kill.
Because they've kind of lost
the momentum. They would have the momentum.
And Rangers can reset, and Bronckhorst can get some words in and, tell them what they need.
Yeah,
give
don't
them
give
a
up.
Chance to
Very different to the first one. The first, the Rangers fans looked dejected. The players looked dejected. They're still drawing in the Europa League final. Someone needs to tell these players what's going on here and get some spirit into it. Now we're getting a replay of Joe Aribo's goal. Lovely finish
That's
from
what
him.
it takes. Another error, and they're back in it. And they're back through and
That wasn't exactly an error. A very unfortunate injury for Frankfurt at the very worst of times.
Kind of just a slip. Not just an error, but not a mistake. I don't know what the word for it is. Bit of fortune for Rangers.
Misfortune for Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Fortune.
It's sad,
bit
very
of luck.
sad he's injured.
Yeah.
But celebration there. He gets someone throws a sombrero at them. Don't know why.
I don't understand that. I've seen so many Rangers fans, even the Rangers official account put a sombrero on the ball. They do know they're in Spain and not Mexico.
It's probably the first time most have been out of England before, or out of the UK before. They probably don't know where they are. They probably think they're in Mexico.
What's a Seville? Is that somewhere I can stay? Is it like a hotel?
Sevilla. Can I stay in the villa? Sevilla.
They think it's a company. We're staying in a Sevilla.
Fighting. I love fights.
Yeah.
Right's been booked.
A little bit of scrap.
Don't not for you went down, fouled.
See now, mate, where he's from, that's just a friendly hug.
Oh no, he has fouled him.
Just grabbing on his waist.
It's all over him, and then he goes down, not even found.
At least try and make it not look like you've just
a very interesting last 18
thrown him
minutes.
to the ground.
So if you are in chat, make sure to put something in.
Speaking of 18 minutes, 18 votes down the poll in chat. 67% Rangers, 28% Frankfurt, 6% draw.
Yeah, in the chat with a prediction, chat with an opinion, whatever.
Everyone in chat, because either 6 people watching now, I want everyone to tell us who's
last
going to win
year's final was absolute vibes. Villarreal, Man United went all the way to penalties. Could we see that again tonight? Could we see another vibey penalty shootout final? Who knows?
Yes, I would describe it as vibey.
It was mental.
I'm going to stick my prediction in chat. Everyone else, make sure to...
Just the reactions and the... I know obviously there's been so many poachers down these, but most recently that just reminds me of like a Jamie Vardy.
I was trying to put a fire emoji in chat. I almost put a tsunami.
That's very good. Rangers will win. Subs, by the way, for... They've messed up the graphic
Stephen
again.
Davis coming in.
On.
No, he's off out of the bench and into the match. And Jack's into the bench.
Someone needs to please someone for this BT.
We don't even do that because we don't do the subs.
And then it's Messiah's... Messiah's Junior. I don't know. Sakala.
Out.
Coming on for not Martin Wright.
Martin.
Don't know what it was Martin. But yes.
Russell Martin, what a baller.
Yeah. Changes for Rangers, double change. Can they make the difference? 16 minutes to go. Of normal time, we don't find another goal. We're off to extra time. Don't find a goal there.
Here comes Joe Rebo. Rangers now on the attack. Gets past Corstage. That's a good delivery from Tavernier. Poor.
Scuff clearance.
Poor from Torre.
Kent. Cuts in. Was he fouled? Ref says no.
Jans Petahaj.
Kent wants one.
Trying to get on. Torre. Bore. Now. Brilliant chance from Bassi, because if not, I think Frankfurt would... One or two more passes, they're through then. But Bassi does really well.
I really do like this Rangers blue, gold and white kit.
It's very classy. I want a bit of gold on the Chelsea kit.
Yeah. Bring back gold and blue.
Get rid of fucking whatever. Last season's kit was well nice.
Rangers. I don't
understand the yellow.
There, but Rangers had the ball.
Don't understand the yellow in the Chelsea home shirts. Give me blue and gold without some shite pat.
Where is this? It's not even yellow. It's more like... It looks like more like mustard.
Yeah, I was going to say mustard. More like... It's a Marmite kit with a mustard tick.
Yeah. Tavernier here with a set piece for Rangers. Got options. The long free kick. It's very central though, which I think it's going to try and put this more towards the left-hand side of the range, if you're looking from a Rangers point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Right-hand side of your trap. He has put the ball over there. And it's going to come to go... No, I thought I'd go out for a corner.
Now.
Yeah, he left a bit on him.
I was going to say.
Lundstrom.
A bit. Lundstrom has just committed assault. And here's a replay of the goal. Costage, low-driven cross.
Just does so well to get in between Bassi and Goldson.
Fantastic movement from the Argentine.
Argentine?
Chilean?
Chilean, I think. But McGregor got very close to it, to be fair, saying he was only a couple of yards out.
Colombian.
Oh, no, there's someone that's happening.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, Kamada. Can you get the ball in? He lays it back to Roeder on the edge. He has a touch.
Oh,
he's still going.
Jens Peter fires well over.
I feel they could have done better with that chance there, Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Is he on loan from Milan or is he permanent?
Who? Peter?
Yeah.
I believe it's a loan.
I know it wasn't.
I don't think they'd lose a player of his quality on a permanent. That would not make sense. Right, how long have we got now? What?
Chelsea love doing that.
Yeah.
Letting their really good players.
De Bruyne, Salah, Gurhey, Livramento, Lamptey.
No, that's just a couple. Clock slowly ticking down. It's very back and forth. Aribo wins the first header, tries to flick it on to Sakala.
Meanwhile, Baba Rahman's been employed by the club for going on 10 years now.
Heads it back to McGregor.
Not 10 years, sorry, about 5.
He's going to roll it out to Barisic and Rangers going to try and create a chance.
Lots of space down this left for Rangers to go into. Roeder comes across and...
Barisic no option, they force to turn around and then play it back.
Poor, yeah.
More flares let off by the Frankfurt fans.
The problem is they're trying to make red. They've got big red flares, but they're giving off blue smoke. So just look like Rangers.
And once they run out, it just creates a massive white mist across that whole end. Which I guess is the plan.
Yeah.
Also, great. Just didn't have enough on it.
Jens Peter tried to run away and the ball would come to him.
I'll tell you what, Sakala's going to put him under.
And Kamara's just, yeah. I mean...
Is it Sakala or Salaka?
Sakala, I believe.
I can't remember which way around the L and the K are. Yeah, he's left a little... Yeah, he's too much on Hasebe there. Decent centre half. He's driven out defence here and played left.
But yeah, I mean,
Hasebe
knows what he's doing there. Tavernier brings it down well and then falls over ungracefully. Literally just like, Neymar, and then, Choupo-Moting.
Yeah.
I thought Ryan Kevin was about to steam into now.
You see some great goals in Scottish football, then Scott Brown comes on for Aberdeen and just breaks someone's legs within 10 minutes.
I will say, there were some really quality Frankfurt players.
Yeah.
Like Kostic is a baller, but Ansgar now, I've not seen that much of him.
I think as a team...
Ball on Football Manager, but... I mean, I'm not so much of him. A loanee from Dortmund, I think he could do bits with Dortmund next season.
But I think as a team, Rangers believe they have that fight about them, that character. Feel like John Lundstrom, just going around beating the,
Yeah.
I don't.
I think Frankfurt have got a better squad, but
I think Rangers' physicality.
Rangers got that passion, the desire.
I think the physicality has been hard to match for Frankfurt. I'd say Scottish football's probably a lot more physical, a lot more aggressive, tough. Yeah, you're going to see John Lundstrom.
I do find it a little bit mental that Rangers have been labelled as some huge underdogs.
Ooh, that caused McGregor more problems.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't expecting it, was it? Kostic's delivery there troubled him somewhat. It took a bounce, then McGregor wasn't on his line, and then had to just...
He's done well there.
Give it a little tip over.
Frankfurt fans, trying to encourage Kostic as he heads over to his corner, in their corner.
Oh, cheer, and here comes Kostic with the ball in. Doesn't beat the first man.
Fine him.
And the Frankfurt players, that's a good fry. Doesn't go to Kostic though, gets a different ball. That's poor from Badaj. No, Bora, sorry.
Goal kick.
Hausch was there, but he's not. Is it Jens Peter Hausch or Jens Peter Hauser?
Hausch.
Okay.
I think anyway, but I'm not.
Good stream. See you on Sunday, Jack and Harry. Bye. All right, Chelsea fan. See you Sunday. Assume not. I should have said Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
But yeah, Prem final day should be good. Chelsea nothing to play for, but a lot to resolve. Of course.
Rangers throwing the Frankfurt half. 10
minutes
to go of the Europa
Title
League
fight,
final.
Champions League spots, relegation battle. Let's see what happens. And then Serie A directly after that.
Rangers throwing.
Find out who wins the league.
Aribo. Good turn. Kamara. Oh, who's offside in that then? Not sure that one, Lino. But yeah.
We'll have a better chance if we go to extra time. I think the quality in depth will be interesting. And I don't know who's got better. Because Rangers can call upon the experience of Aaron Ramsey. They can call upon the pace The Amad Diallo.
Chuck Kmart roof up front.
See, I've never seen this.
Just ignore that.
He's not even on the bench. I didn't like the Sakala guy. I've never seen him play before, so I can't really judge. But surely Amad Diallo on? Especially on the wing. I don't know who Sakala is though, so as I said, I can't really comment.
He's done it right so far.
Yeah, but I think Diallo would have more. 9 minutes to go.
Looks like Aribo's gone out to the right and Sakala's gone up front. Look at that front three there.
Yeah.
Ken's on the left.
Yeah, if we do go extra time, I don't know. Probably. Both sides still like they've got to run. I'd say Rangers because passion, but I think if we go extra time, we're going pens. Let's see, football finals especially. You rarely see extra time for any more goals.
That City Real Madrid. That was a semi-final, sorry.
Yeah.
But still,
there's only one. There's only one.
You rarely see it anywhere.
Yeah. I think FA Cup final and Carabao Cup final.
Yeah.
0-0 all the way to pens. But since we have seen goals in this game, people...
even City, United are out this Europa League final last year.
So, as brushing my teeth, it's 1-1. Yes, Kostic on the left-hand side for Frankfurt. Low-driven cross into the area. Rafael Santos Borre just managed to beat the two defenders to the ball and slotted it in at the near post. Very, very good player, Kostic.
Yes.
I think he'll be at Tottenham next season. I think he'll do really well in the Prem. Because he's got physicality.
Yeah. Which
is what Marcos Alonso's always lacked as a left wing-back. Yeah.
Positional.
I mean, he's the kind of guy that Chelsea should be going for, but I'd be very happy with the Perisic signing.
Yeah.
Very happy. Because we've got Mark to come
through. Size in 90 minutes. I think if we do go to time, I don't see something separate him. I think we could be all the way to pens, which we have seen against Leipzig, and in other games, McGovern is very good at penalties. But equally, I can't really say much about Trapp. But I mean, he should have done better for the Rangers goal. There's a lot of space for Roeder.
Roeder now.
Chance here. Can he get a shot? He wanted on his right foot there.
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
Landstrom goes forward. Here comes Sakala against Asabi. Yeah, no one really up there with him. And then he's left the ball behind. Went back and got it.
Into Davis. Stephen Davis is playing in Europa League Final.
He's playing well as well. It's a lovely little flick. Wouldn't have had that at Southampton. Sakala, there's people in there. I just needed a little bit more square, a little less on target, actually.
Not bad, though, from Sakala
Jr. Having a good run.
Oh, listen, you've got a different name on the back of his shirt. It says like Swanson. Oh, that on there it says Farah, but the BT thing said Sakala. So I don't know what he's called.
Let's see what foot we'll have him down.
Yeah, I was going to
say. Sakala.
Oh, right, so.
Fashion Sakala, so Fashion Juniors is on there. He's 25. He looks about 9.
I was going to say. Here come Rangers, here come Frankfurt. Nauf. Cuts in. Plays it to Kamada. Knocks it out wide to not Röder, Pet Hauge.
Hauge, yeah, sorry.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of Formula 2 driver. Dennis Hauge, yeah.
That's the
it's Jans Peter Hauge, isn't it?
Yeah. The R, it becomes Hauge. Without the R, it's Hauge.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
He's looking for the ball, looking for Kamada, but has not found him.
Depends, I guess, if there's an accent on the E, which I don't think there is.
No. Ooh, so he's got on the ball under a lot of pressure though, Frankfurt in midfield. And Hasebe is going to go all the way to Trapp. Trapp's then going to go long, and Bassi wins the header. Then Petterhouse brings it down. 5 minutes to go of the 90 minutes.
Oliver Glasner just trying to get his men motivated for the final 5. I don't imagine we'll see much extra time. There's not that many stoppages.
Yeah, too much. Guess I've seen 2 goals though.
So I'm knackered. Can you chuck over some flapjacks like I do with a pick me up?
Yeah. Could have a while to go yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go and sit. Oh, Kamada. Gone and the ball's in the. I'm gonna put a drink. I need one. Keep it pumped. Anyone in chat? Yeah. Keep your thoughts. Keep them flowing through. Keep putting what you think in chat. If we think we're going to see a winner, or we'll go to extra time or penalties. Who knows? Who knows?
We just spiked viewers as I've gone to eat a flapjack and you're pouring a drink. Brilliant.
That's alright. Hello, guys.
Not where from. People getting excited for extra time.
Yeah. And the clock keeps ticking down slowly now. I've only got 4 minutes.
Here comes Kamada.
Yes, Peter Hauge. Back into Kamada. He's going to go all the way out wide to Nauf. Oh, good block from Barisic. I rate Ball Barisic.
Oh, that's brilliant from Ryan Kent. He's got momentum and confidence now.
That's exceptional.
That really is good.
Aribo.
As well, Kamara can't get it back.
After Ryan Kent, pure brilliance. I then watched that.
I watched reaction on Man City versus Real. Mad, what a game and what a reaction. What do you think about that game? Yeah, it was an absolutely insane game. I haven't actually been watching. I meant to after the stream.
I did.
Go back and watch it. I haven't actually done that. I have to do it. I know we were very loud at the time, but yeah.
It was quite loud.
It was a good moment. Hopefully we get something similar mental scenes here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if that gives anything to go by, I think the final will be a cracker. If Liverpool's Champions League campaign is in to go by, we will fall asleep on Saturday the 29th. But that day we should be live. We only went live a half an hour before tonight's stream. We'll probably do an hour before there. We will only be live half an hour early for the Premier League games to see the end of the Premier League season. Unfortunately, we would usually do an hour, but with the Spanish Grand Prix before and Formula 1, the overlapping is horrible. So yeah, we're live at 1:30.
Fashion Junior or Sakala as he's called, but he's been with one back. Kamada plays Bora in down the line. Puts the ball in over everyone. Taverna, Taverna's just ahead of Kostic. Gets it back in looking for... Oh, Kostic is crossed and he went in.
Oh wow, how did that not go? Oh, I thought that was going to be it. I thought Deja Kamada was going to stick that in.
That
might have gone in directly from Kostic. Wow. I mean, that is... We've highlighted him as a danger man. And they keep neglecting marking him.
I think that'd have gone...
And twice now.
It would have gone wide without yeah, it was good. Oh, very close. So Kostic converting it from the
twice now he's put... I mean, one resulted in a goal. That one, if a Frankfurt player was as alert as Rafael Santos-Borré was for the first one.
Rangers is coming off, by the way, for number 6 for Frankfurt.
No, not Hinteregger. Doesn't play... Oh, he does play for Frankfurt.
It is...
Who's the...
They fixed their graphic.
Oh, wow. Jakic.
But yes, only 1 minute remaining of the 90. Still level at 1-1. I'm just glad we've seen goals, because we've gone into 0-0. I think it's going to be a lot less lot less exciting. But yeah, now I'd guess we're going to get probably 1 or 2 minutes at a time.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened other than the goals. So they might give 2 minutes for celebrations.
Yeah. Balling down the line to Kamada, flags up.
I was just
because you're offside, right.
I was just
happened,
didn't just have an excited moment.
14 likes for those, smash that out of that.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Where have they got 5 minutes from?
I was going to say 13 likes. Not 14. It's that laptop always adds one on for a laugh.
Banner.
I don't know what. Genuinely, not a clue why it does it, but.
And once we get closer to the 95,
right.
Let's start getting ready for extra time.
Okay.
Because that's always fun. Oh, Kamara, maybe we won't need it. Back to Glenn Kamara. Blocked. It's going to come to
Fashion Sakala Jr.
Barisic. It's a corner to Rangers. No, it's not. It's a throw.
I think reaction like that, if you edit it as a separate video, it'll reach more people. Sorry, I'm trying to speak my mind here. Yeah.
Once we have a proper intro, it will definitely feature in there, I think.
Yeah, I mean the problem is just it takes time that we don't have when we're creating so much content at the moment.
Definitely.
And I think now the window's passed for that, unfortunately. But over the summer, when we have time and we haven't got loads of content going out, then maybe we can do some edits like that are like throwbacks, because that could work. But yeah, in my experience, I tend not to do many like highlights of streams. We had one once where because we didn't record a video, just didn't do well back in the day.
Soft ref, that's soft.
But yeah, it's a good idea. Hello 7N. I just not really a big fan of it. If I'm honest, I don't. Anyway.
It's one of those things that takes a lot of time for maybe just.
Jack, how much out of 10, please? My last tweet. Oh God.
God, there we go. I'll keep. Back with trap now. We've only got 3 minutes of the added 5 remaining. Still need a goal. If not, we are heading to an extra half an hour. Bassey's header. Barisic is gonna. Oh no, Knauf's beat him there, but Bassey's gonna sweep round and smash that out.
Me no comprendo. There's no. Well, I don't understand. Where's the ranking?
Kent's lost out, but the ref's given a foul. And the Frankfurt coaching staff are not happy. And Jakic just laughs it off and gives a thumbs up to the ref. Nah, that's a foul. Jakic just laughs and claps. But Rangers free kick now. Counting down the clock. There's no rush at all to take this free kick. And Barisic could go long with it. Look, headed one, but a bit of a hot potato now. It's headed down to Sakala, but then Torre gets in there. Only 2 minutes to go now. Clock keeps ticking down.
Remember my last tweet? Do you like it? Oh, is it the plushie one or one of the other ones? I'll give it a 10 anyway.
Could be anything. Yeah. Giving it a 10. At least nothing.
That's not gonna be horrific. I trust that Leif isn't putting horrific things into the world.
Kent. Not Kent. That is Kent. That isn't Kent.
Barisic teased the ball in, then did put the ball in, and it was ineffective.
Oh, that's Rangers throw. They're still pushing. The lads from Scotland trying to find a late winner. Got to be worried over Frankfurt counter-attack. Barisic. Not much movement from the Rangers players.
One Barisic.
1-2 Keenan.
Ken. No,
Keenan.
Because I call him Kent, you've called him Keenan Davis.
Oh, the ball's, but Kamada's now got it, and he's going to switch the plays.
Can Kostic get there? Goldson gets there.
Ooh, that was late.
He does get snapped up by Kostic.
Only a minute of the
Thank
5
you.
remaining.
Out of 10 this game. Ooh, that's a fun new concept.
That is a new. I like.
I'm gonna give it. Depends what we're ranking against. This is the first. If we're ranking games, it's the first one we've ranked. It's hard to rank.
We're looking at the whole 90 minutes here, right?
So if I was going to rank it to last year's final, this is a 1 in comparison. I'd argue, and that was 1-1 in normal time.
Maybe last year's final, we depends if this game gets penalties. We have so much excitement again.
Yeah, I guess we can't need to rate it after all the actions finish.
We'll wait until the game's finished.
This is just This is just a standalone fixture.
In terms of the 90
been
minutes,
alright.
I'd
Probably
give it a 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say middle of the road.
But I'll wait until the end of the game.
Not a bad game, but nothing stunning.
Which I think it's going to be now.
If I was going to give an example,
we are off to extra time.
Let's give an example of a 10. I would go the Man City Real game. Basically anything with a lot of action, a lot of excitement. Ryan Tune, by the way, welcome to the stream with a classic. Hi, full stop. 19 votes in the poll in chat now. 63% Rangers, 32% Frankfurt. That Frankfurt ranking has shot up since their goal. And 5%, just 5% were correct in normal time. With the draw. I mean, it does kind of make sense that people don't vote a draw in a final. But,
yes.
I guess those people just think it will go to penalties. Which is exciting. Now we get fun UEFA Europa League intro. For some reason. But yeah, how you doing today? Ryan, I'm doing great, mate. I'm doing great. A little bit tired. Quite tired. Done some Madders exercise today, and then I got. Now we're here streaming, and it's another long one, but Flapjack's getting me through it. So yeah, are you sorting out the extra time stuff? Lovely jubbly. Thanks everyone that has left a like, by the way. We're now on 14. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Harry King, is it pens now, mate? No, now we have a half an hour period of extra time, and then it will be a penalty shootout after that if no resolution is found to the game. So yeah, we've got another kick-off will be in about 3 minutes or so. Another 30 minutes of action, and then we get into penalties. Loads of people fluctuate now. Brilliant for a tune. Glad you're happy. I'm doing great. Harry Jack is back.
Everyone's coming back.
And LO7N is just excited. The extra time is happening. Extra time predictions then. People in chat, feel free to get involved. What are you thinking, Harry? Will we have any goal in extra time? If so, which way is it going? Will we still be level? Will goal scorers happen? Will any of the linos decide to throw the flags in the air? Are we going to see any flares? I'm just thinking of questions while you're still eating.
Someone in chat.
Someone in chat. Who is the French Open? That's relevant. Nadal, is he injured? Murray. Crikey, go on Rangers 2-1. Well, that would be exciting. We have now 15 likes, by the way. Thanks to everyone that has left a like on the stream. Crikey, indeed. Rangers still have a chance. Come on, you Highland boys. Certainly still have a chance. We've got still half an hour to go. It will be pens. Okay, they've spoken. Will we see any goals, though? What are you thinking? Will we see goals? If so, which ways are they going, and are we getting penalties?
I just don't see a way we're going to split the two sides until we get to spot kicks.
I think Kostic is the bloody way we're going to split the two sides, mate.
As soon as it went 1-1, we saw game was dead again.
Yeah.
No one really tested a goalkeeper. Obviously, there were chances, but no one was testing keepers.
I don't think either manager's going to want to leave it to the chance of pens, though. I don't think either manager will. So I think we're going to see teams go for it.
I think both teams will go for it, which is why I think we could end up with 2-2 going to pens.
So both sides scoring. Interesting.
Correct. It still is half an hour.
Okay, LO7N, no goals. Harry Jack thinks Kostic is terrible. He's wrong. Oh, sorry, 2-2. Okay, LO7N agrees with you. We're going to see another 2 goals. I really don't know what to go for here, because as my heart says, Rangers are going to win 9-0 in extra time. The Frankfurt goal is going to be... They're going to get 10, so Frankfurt just ask for their goal.
Scott Arfield has been subbed on, so Rangers are going to lose 15-1.
What do you mean? Rangers are now going to win 20-0.
Scott bloody Arfield.
Wow. Rather than Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey must be injured. Mate, I'd rather Ramsey on one leg.
Difference is for
no
me,
legs.
I think it's something like the Rangers fans that are really worried.
Well, yeah.
Whereas the Frankfurt fans are buzzing, they're singing, they're dancing, they're getting their flags out.
No, because the Frankfurt fans start drinking at a normal time. So what's happened is they are still drunk now, they're buzzing. The Rangers fans were drinking at 8 a.m. So they were drunk, are no longer drunk, and are now experiencing a hangover while their team might be only drawing.
Rangers score another goal, the beers are coming straight back out and they're getting drunk again.
Well, that's just like they're being sick everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what, Rangers would always be a winner. That is not how football works.
But I get what you mean. Who's put that?
A Harry Jack.
If I get what they mean.
Yeah, I mean, they've done well, no, regardless, but they're not going to be a winner, either way. It's like, oh, it's not about the wins. Not about the winning, it's about the taking part. No, it's not. My 5-year-old's going to be you.
Everyone's there to win.
My 5-year-old's going to be, if I have a child, he's going to be kicking people in the shins. He's at football, he's going to be like tripping people up in the 500 metres.
I'm sorry, but no one...
by the way, 20 votes in the poll chat now, 65% Rangers, 30% Frankfurt, 5% draw. It sounds like Harry just broke there.
Yeah.
You just started a sentence and then didn't.
It's like no one competes in something just to take part. You're there to win.
How's they got 3 commentators? I've never seen that football.
They do. Because they usually have Darren Fletcher, Steve Hoddle, and Steve Hoddle. Glenn Hoddle's... Christ, imagine a mix of Glenn Hoddle and Steve McManaman. Worst commentator ever. But yeah,
my heart there wins.
That's what they will do for the Champions League final. It will probably my prediction will be Darren Fletcher, Glenn Hoddle, and Steve McManaman. Yeah, but the third one usually just sits there and talks.
Just comically lower, just
yeah, I know, I didn't mean to. My leg got caught. No, but it's because that's why
mine didn't
that's why they put the extended replays on, so it gives the third person a chance to talk. Ooh.
Yeah.
You can really tell it's gone to extra time, guys. We've lost the pull-up.
Right, go have flapjack. I need energy again. Yeah, we need a third. When we have 3 people in there, we could do a Mexican wave.
It doesn't work with 2 people, does it?
Yeah, no, it's just depressing.
No matter what, in my heart they're winning.
Yeah.
Anyway, not much has happened in the first minute and a half of the second. Oh my god, I keep out on words. I'm just going to talk in numbers now, in binary.
Sign language. Hola. So I went to Spanish, but...
Flashbacks. Not
You're
flashbacks,
Mr. K.
Throwback.
What an interesting game.
So-
An interesting game indeed.
Yes. I'm just great with things. Oh, I forgot that again. I have to keep trying to put myself up. There we go. Lundstrom conceded a corner. Frankfurt now attacking the Rangers' ends with Jens Petter Hauge. Well, they were, obviously, now they've won a corner. Kostic whipped the ball in.
They like some yummy flapjacks, mate. I'll be honest, they are banging.
They are alright.
Love them. Fat shithead. Lundstrom gets it clear. Hasebe goes and retrieves the football. He's had to go out into like the forest behind the goal. Gonna get it. I'm sure. Mexican wave. Yeah, can we get a Mexican wave in chat? Do you reckon that's possible? Right. We're gonna try and coordinate something here, chat.
What emoji are we using?
The two hands like that.
2 hands.
Oh, and that is.
I want to see everyone. Every single person in the chat.
Get involved.
I want to see 2 hands. We're getting a Mexican wave going.
You've got to put in a right hand. Then a face. And then a left hand. How'd you get a left hand?
Same one.
Is it? Alright. I've got 2 thumbs on the same side.
Yeah, well.
See, now Harry Jack's got them the other way round. Okay, can we get a Mexican wave going?
Mexican wave, guys. Let's get this Mexican wave going. All 6 people in the chat right now. Mexican wave time, everybody. But wait, Scott Arfield skied a shot.
And killed 3 men from Frankfurt.
It did hit a man. Hopefully they're alright. Goldson wins the header. Extra time is always a real test of character and fitness. So that'll be interesting to see you come back.
We've got it going!
Yeah!
Absolute scenes.
Mexican wave time. Really fits in with the Rangers sombrero theme. Jens Petter Hauge. Set by Ryan Kent. And Salaka's going to drive. No, he's not. He stopped as soon as I said that. Any more? Are we still going?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are all these different faces in the middle of the Mexican wave? Well, like someone's changed
Harry King,
the
welcome.
skin colour of the hands.
Hang on.
Can I be inclusive?
White. He's gone from Simpsons to white. Oh. Inclusivity, guys. Harry King's got 3 hands. He's got his 2 hands and then one over his mouth.
Oh, wow.
How he's managed.
Harry King has got skills. He's got 3 hands. Oh, that's a slip. That's a slip from Bassi.
Oh.
Ball is in.
Goldson. Oh, he just
Corner,
sneaks
deflected.
it wide. I'm crying again in the Mexican way.
Imagine that someone's doing the Mexican wave while crying. I think actually Bassi slipped.
Oh, Game of Roberts were in the Mexican way. They're just a morning.
Yeah, Bassi slipped and then recovered with a superb tackle, to be fair.
21 votes in the poll and chat now, by the way.
That's
There's
a great
62%
tackle.
Rangers, 29% Frankfurt, 10% draw. Great to see you there, Rob. Welcome to the stream.
Huge tackle from Calvin Bassi.
Frankfurt now with the ball in.
Ball in from Kostic.
Oh, that's well played.
Good header. Good header. Oh. Can Kent win it back? Not quite. Torre beats him. Basabi.
You're back involved with the Mexican wave.
Getting the Mexican wave going.
Come on, Rangers. Indeed, Rob. Come on, Rangers.
I thought the Mexican wave was going and then Rob's just there with come on Rangers. Oh, Nassau.
Can we engage in an intellectual debate within the Mexican wave?
Just get some chance going.
So this is the interactivity you do not get on BT Sport commentary. You can't.
You can't get a Glenn Hoddle by getting the Mexican wave going. he just types on Twitter with the two hands and the face, and then everyone else just joins in. This is great, guys. So we've got as a clown here now, so
That's fun.
this is great. These chairs are really squeaky. I don't know why I'm going to keep noticing everything now. Going mental. And we're only 6 minutes into extra time.
Rob's giving a kiss while doing the Mexican wave. How exciting! Why an Atalanta shirt from Leith? I'll be honest, I looked at my. I was going to wear my Roma shirt, then I got tomato ketchup on it.
And also, we need our Roma shirts for next Wednesday for the Conference League Final, which we are live for.
I basically just looked at my cupboard and went, which shirt haven't I worn recently? This one. And also it's blue, like Rangers.
I went Chelsea because...
Well, I'm going to wear my Chelsea on Sunday. And since I'm not like you, I do wash.
I wash as well.
Harry Jack, you've put too many Mexican waving men there. Mexican wavers.
You put too many Mexican waivers.
No, it's just we restrict it to one per message, and then we put more Mexican waivers.
Get more chat.
Exactly.
Well, it's been a very slow extra time.
It
Nothing
has
has
been.
happened. Apart from
97 minutes of football have been played now. That's a nice touch from
Cassidy
Kent.
slipping, and then... No. Cassidy?
Just say Cassidy. Bassey, right?
Calvin Bassett.
Right.
Slipping and
not
then recovering.
Nick Cassidy.
No.
Drive for the Jaguar.
Rangers sub's going to come on. I didn't see who it was, but I
No.
just saw a blue shirt. Goldson. So much time. It's just like, why? What's the point going to have a great battle, going extra time, and then we're just going to sit here and play for pens?
Kent.
Rangers
Ball
throw.
one back by Anskanelf.
Ken. With a throw. Through Barisic. Has got the throw. Plays it into Aribo. Great turn from Aribo. Really good work from Aribo, but he's eventually stopped.
Sebe wins it, he wins it, he pumps it long. Bore's well annoyed at Bassey. Hands all over him.
Fight.
Bore very angry.
Fight. Scott Arfield. Never thought I'd say that man's name on a Europa League Final stream.
Are Colombia going to the World Cup?
I believe so.
I think what group they're in. Are they with like Brazil and stuff?
I don't know. I'll let you look it up.
I'll have a quick gander.
Lundstrom. But back to McGregor. McGregor goes long.
Obviously, I
Head
think
down
I'd
by
be
Aribo
hearing the
into
name
Arfield.
John Lundstrom. John Lundstrom.
Lundstrom and Arfi. A midfield three. Hang on. Kent's on the run. Great run from Ryan Kent. Gets it in. Looking for Slack back post. It's going to fall to Scott Arfield. Intercepted. But I never thought I'd see a midfield three of John Lundstrom,
No.
Scott Arfield and Davis. But here comes Nauf. Nauf has a go. It's gone over.
No Colombia at the World Cup, are they?
Yeah. So Scott Arfield, Stephen Davis, and John Lundstrom are midfield three. And
now Lundstrom is broken.
Bassey looks knackered. He had to do a lot of running in this extra time.
It's after
and John
Nauf.
Lundstrom's got cramp.
Now seems to have so much pace.
Oh, I just got it all crossed up with his feet. Nearly hit a Rangers fan.
Getting payback for what Arfield did at the other end.
Yeah. This is Bora and Bassey fighting off the ball.
And Bora just
They've
punched.
got their arms on each other. Grow up.
Okay. Whereas Bassey's a unit, Bore's short. Indica makes his way off for Frankfurt and making his way onto the pitch is, drumroll please, Lens.
Like
Harry
a camera
Jackerman's
lens.
upside down.
Wow.
That's fun.
You are cool. And it's going to be sub for Rangers as well. Glenn Kamara's coming off for number 19, who I don't know the name of. No, sorry, Aribo. Aribo's coming off. I thought Kamara was 17, but no. Aribo coming off.
Aribo. This has been
for Sands.
Sands. Fun. Still, hang on, they've brought off all the midfielders and still Aaron Ramsey doesn't get a look in. I want to see some Aaron Ramsey action. And I'm disappointed by my lack of... I guess they're putting on pen takers now.
No, No, not so early.
Why not?
Only 10 minutes in extra time.
Sands doesn't look like a normal star.
Nor does he look like a penalty taker.
Well,
Maybe Ross Bartley wouldn't say.
Just say midfielders aren't usually good at pens for some reason. Wingers famously are usually not great. Apart from Eden Hazard, who was just
apart from the teams, obviously, but this is we've seen 1-1. We saw 1-1 last year's Europa League final. That year went all the way to pens, and the team we wanted to win won.
Oh,
we're going to go all the way to pens.
Also, the British side lost.
Oh, Tavernier into cut back to the half field. Sorry, Davis. I don't know who's who.
Rangers have a secret weapon. Also, the team that were second, the alphabetically second team, won last year.
Yes, there's a lot of pros and cons to Rangers winning.
So basically, what we can say is superstition doesn't mean anything.
Rangers' secret weapon, who's that? Amad Diallo?
I do like the Frankfurt
Aaron Ramsey
thing. So obviously they have the final. You say you put it's what the final is, the date and stuff on the shirt. I do like it being enough above the Nike logo because obviously they've got the collar, bit of collar going on. I prefer that. They just signed Joe Hart, did they? Did Rangers? I thought they played for Celtic. What's gone on there? Let's have a gander. I'm sure he's chatting shite.
I was going to say, he's at Celtic. Oh, he's a poor ball out wide.
I will have a little Twitter.
Frankfurt throw. We're only Frankfurt throw. We're only 3 minutes away from half time of extra time.
Joe Hart slander. When you search Joe Hart, the first thing that comes up is Joe Hart slander, then Joe Hart. Let's have a look.
Wow.
It's just a load of crying Joe Hart. It's just, I don't know. It's people mocking him. Right. Nothing about him going to Rangers.
Oh, those Rangers fans are loving it. They're on TV.
They're going to put that on their fridge.
Pete from Glasgow.
Basingstoke.
Why is he from Basingstoke?
Is he not allowed to be from Basingstoke?
He can be, but I doubt he. From Glasgow. He supported Rangers for the whole 40 years of his life.
You've made up a story for poor Pete.
And he's now, I bet
he could be a Spanish native.
He's definitely not.
People from England can move to Spain, it's not illegal.
No, he's not. He's definitely not. He looks like he's definitely more suited to walking through the snow to go watch some football. Type of guy.
It's a lot of children, which does surprise me.
Why?
Because they've obviously had to take school. I mean, obviously it's a massive moment.
I'll be honest.
Fuck school, but
if Chelsea, for example,
but still, I'm surprised there's so many parents that have gone, fuck school.
Hasn't been in a Europa League, haven't been in a European final for 50 years. I would be going.
Mate, if Luton got that, I would.
Even
if they played the final in Yemen, I'll be over there.
I am to go to Qatar or anything.
Up the town. While I'm wearing a Atlanta shirt, sure. We move.
Champions League final's only in Paris. I'd have gone if it wasn't £2,000.
Is that what it actually is?
Yeah.
I know someone.
How much it is.
I know someone who paid $3,000 for an FA Cup ticket. They got in the inner circle, and we were in a box.
Oh, right, that makes sense. But yeah, no, I don't.
The perks of rich parents, eh?
I just remember.
I'm not complaining from my studio.
I just remember seeing it, and I was scrolling through it. I got advertised. It was I think it was $2,000 for the tickets and the overnight accommodation and travel.
Yeah. So you can get travel accommodation for cheaper than all that.
There's a handball. 1 minute by the way of added time.
Are you guys going to Qatar? We are not. We're not invited. It'd be nice if they brought us along. Don't know if FIFA wanna get involved. Take us along.
But no. Does it mean it'd be great? But obviously then we couldn't stream all the games, and I don't really fancy it. It's very hot.
I do want to go Germany 24 for the European Championships.
Or US in 2020.
US 26 I'm definitely going to. Yeah. I'll find a way. I'll save up. I'll be there. Even if I only see one game, the final, I will. Or even if I don't see the games, I just want to be in and around the World Cup. I just think it'll be an absolute vibe. Exactly. And we can collab with Americans.
Yeah.
And we could do a meet and greet.
Stadium to go talk to Americans.
We could do a meet and greet in San Jose, where the people on Spotify And people in San Jose, they love us on Spotify. Nah, joke. Jake, don't go. Are you crazy? I'm not going to Qatar.
There's so many fans. How can you? Right.
Okay, thank you, Harry Jack. Appreciate it, mate.
But it's half-time, extra time now.
Oh yeah, I've can't stop it staying in Germany. Slightly worried you'll murder me. No.
A bit harsh.
I'm joking. I'm not going to get murdered. I might get murdered. No, I'm sure Leif won't murder me. But yeah, I do want to come to Germany for the 24 euros. I think it will be a vibe.
What have I gone to 16?
But yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely go US 26.
That will be cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, half-time, extra time here.
I do think I feel like the World Cup comes up at least once a stream. People are so excited for it. I can't wait till December. I really wish it was coming up next month because I feel like there's so much hype around it right now. Everyone wants it to happen. Everyone wants some World Cup action. I'm yearning for some international football.
Yeah.
And the vibes in chat are so goated when everyone's supporting the same cause, or at least
singing Sweet Caroline. Yeah. It's incredible.
Because I do think we'll have a more diverse. It's not just going to be England fans.
Also, we talked about it. Like, just be able to. When we took, obviously at the time, Kieran back from after the stream, and just we're all in the streets and we're singing, shouting songs.
Yeah.
Imagine you did a thing. You'd look so weird if you just went somewhere and just started shouting random chants around the street.
I can't do that after the Champions League final because there's a crying Liverpool fan there.
But as soon as you do that for England, whoever you shout it at is joining in, let's say.
Yeah. Or lost. 22 votes in the poll in chat. 59% Rangers, 32% Frankfurt, 9% draw.
Screaming Sweet Caroline at them.
Can I have direction? Sweet Caroline. Or it's coming home, and they're like, yes, please take me back to your home. I'm like, no, senor, no.
Vindaloo.
You're not coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. If I invite you to Qatar, would you come? How are you taking me to Qatar? Low 7N. I wouldn't. I'm not that arsed, if I'm honest. I've got stuff going on in December, and I know it's. I just don't feel it's going to be the best World Cup to go. Accommodation seems to be quite, from what I've heard, because there's some big complaints about accommodation and stuff. Because the stadiums are quite spread out, aren't they, and stuff. And yeah, I don't. There's a lot of human rights and interesting laws and problems with it. We shouldn't be hosting a World Cup in Qatar, in my opinion. You may be of the opposing opinion, and that's fair. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I don't think. Not just as a country. I don't think Qatar is suitable for a World Cup.
I'm annoyed that it's in the winter.
I'm a traditionalist. No, I do. Yeah, I do think it is a summer tournament. It's not supposed to impact on the normal season.
That's saying,
it's supposed to be something fun and exciting after the season.
I just have this feeling that it's going to ruin domestic football because teams.
Well, also January, I'm just going to be like, I don't know what the fuck. Well, now we've got to go straight back into. Also, it's nice after the Euros to have a nice month off.
And it kind of means we have nothing going on in the summer, really. Obviously, we've got the Women's Euros this year, but say it happened another year.
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, I'm 2028 Euros. Apparently, England are in for the bid, but we're also in for the bid for the 2030 World Cup.
Which will be exciting.
Trap spilled it though. Wasn't comfortable saving that. I agree. All right, fair.
Davis out for a goal kick.
But yeah.
Right,
so 15 minutes to play. No goals. We will be having a penalty shootout, which is very exciting.
By the way, since first half was dreadful, after that though, second half and extra time has been fantastic. It's been a great final since then. It's felt more like a final since the goals went in and been to extra time. It genuinely feels so much more like a final, whereas the first half was just like watching a normal league game. Yeah, it's been a very good game so far. Really enjoyed it. But here come Frankfurt. Jens Peter Hauge. Just wide.
If Ukraine win the World Cup, I don't know what to say. They get everything up. It would be a magical moment for the whole world if Ukraine won the World Cup.
It would.
Absolutely magical. I think I don't know a single person that would hate that. I mean, I do.
But there's
a few that would be
everyone just gives
pissed.
them the win, like Euro.
No, I think the Ukraine squad's quite strong.
They won't win the World Cup.
Greece won the Euros in 04.
Good for them.
That Greece team were nowhere near as good.
Not a chance.
04, 02, I can't remember which one it was, but
they might not even be in the competition, let alone win it.
Yeah. Well, I think Ukraine have a chance.
They're in England's group and they're not the top of the group. Because we're class. Here come Frankfurt. Now.
Yeah, but they could come second.
Because
the US, I don't know what they'll do. It'll be interesting to see.
That's a soft foul there. 30 minutes to go.
I do think we've got an underrated group in the World Cup. People are saying it's going to be easy. US is a tough one.
Iran. Absolutely beat them.
No. I think people like you are massively underestimating Iran. It's not like when we had Panama and Tunisia in the 2018 World Cup, who just steamrolled. Again, apologies, Laith, but Tunisia aren't that strong.
Who have Iran got that could scare us?
I don't know, but from what I don't know their players, but from what I've seen, they're a really good unit.
Good for them.
I might be wrong. We might get battered, but I think it'll be.
I
think we'll win it, but I think there'll be a tough game.
We'll pummel them.
Okay.
USA.
This is why everyone hates the English, because arrogance. That's right. We're pummeling them. It's coming home.
It's just realism and belief. I'm allowed to believe that my team.
No, but yeah, it's coming home, and that I don't know. I love the song.
It's coming home. I love it. Great.
Rangers are better than the hot dog merchants. Our steamrolled Tunisia. Yeah, well, I'm not saying like we battered them. Our team was shite at the time, but they were comfortable wins.
So we've actually got a decent England side now.
We weren't shite. Obviously, we got to the semis. Only lost to
that was great.
To Croatia.
Oh, when Trippier scored that free kick, I believed. And then I didn't because we lost. When Luke Shaw scored that goal, I believed, and then I didn't because we lost.
Back then I kind of didn't really care about England. I used to just not really be asked, but now I do care.
I can't believe you didn't.
Yeah, I just never really saw the point
that's a good
in international football back in.
I know not so much the game much, but there is not much to talk
11
about.
minutes. Right, focus. That's a good interception.
This is a good play from Rangers.
They've lost the ball. Well, it has come back to a Rangers player. Barisic launches it in. Tavernier, touch. Lundstrom loses it.
Advantage.
Here comes Frankfurt.
Peter Hauge.
Peter Hauge.
Great skill.
He's got Nauf out wide. He doesn't go to use him. Kamada. Brilliant interception. Should have. Nauf was in acres. Absolute acres.
Yeah, 10 minutes to go.
There's enough space there to build a semi-detached house and still have room for a garden, and they didn't pass it to him.
Will we see a goal?
No. We're going pens. We're going pens.
Ooh. Just to be different, I'm going to say we're going to see a goal. And I think we're going to see a goal. The way
how quirky. How quirky and different of you.
I don't know. To go for the other predict. There's 3 options. I went for the one that you didn't go.
Well, you could say that it's going to be 9-0. Rangers going to get a goal a minute, and they're going to, again, take off Frankfurt's goal.
Oh. Blind. It's actually getting quite hot in here now.
Well, I find it not too bad. But we could open the door at the end of the extra time.
You're always freezing outside.
4 pens. Yeah, well, it's alright. Only a minute while you get the scoreboard together, and then we'll be sat here watching pens.
Depends who we are going to pens. 9
Guess who ain't
that.
in the World Cup? I don't want to. I don't know who you're going to say. Is it Joe Hart?
It could be anyone.
You mentioned Joe Hart a lot.
Ireland.
Now, I'll block.
I don't know who put it.
Italy. It's Harry Jack.
Yeah, exactly.
Pasta, Italy flag, pizza. Yes, well, pasta is not a nation. Pizza is also not a nation. Italy aren't going to the World Cup. But yeah,
Italy, I can confirm, but we've been to Italy several times. Can confirm it is more than just pasta and pizza. And obviously we'll be back in the boys' Roma, Arsa Roma, next Wednesday. Really looking forward to that final, but as you said, we've still got 2 Champions League finals as well, women's and men's.
Yep, and we have the Prem final day and the Serie A final day.
So still a lot. It's 5. Well, not a lot. We've got 5. Oh, Ryan Kent. Still off his touch. Plays in Borna Barisic. He's gonna make it.
Right, I need to go to the bathroom. I don't want to miss pens.
Right,
so if I shoot now, you try. I mean, if there's a mental goal, you have to give the best reaction ever. But
oh my god!
Yeah, like
nailed it.
Literally that.
Borna Barisic. Kent. Decent play back to Kent. Into Davis. Rangers pushing. Make sure to put in chat whether you think we're going to see a goal or whether we're going to pens. I know some of you put it at the start of the extra time, but make sure to put it again because I forgot. I know, terrible. But yes, make sure to put any predictions in chat. Here come Rangers. Oh, Davis has a go. Caught by trap. I'd say Rangers have been the better side throughout the whole of extra time. And I think Frankfurt will be happy to get to penalties at this rate. Because another effort there where, Ryan Kent has tested Trapp. And Trapp's done alright. I mean, it's not there, but, yeah. Pens easily. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to pens. I think Frankfurt are just going to try and hold on here. I don't see a way we don't go to pens. But here comes Nauf. Ball in. Over. Everyone's going to cut and Tavernier is going to sweep up the back post. But he hasn't managed to play it into Sakala. Here come Frankfurt. It's a go from range just over the bar from Jakic. And that was a good effort. He caught that very well. And just a little bit lower and that's on target. Although Borna Barisic is down here for Rangers, doesn't look good. He doesn't look very tappy. I think it's going to come off. But that's very, very close from Jakic, the number 6. It's a great effort from range. Just over. Just over. But yeah. It's been very end-to-end. Barisic is fine. We're going to continue on. McGovern in absolute no rush to take this goal kick at all. He's taking his time. Just about 5 minutes and a bit. 5 minutes a bit away from extra time. Ryan Kent brings it down. Jakic wins it back and here comes Frankfurt again. End to end, as I just said. It's a great run from Peter House. He plays it into him. Oh, Connor Goldson's won it and it's a Rangers goal kick. 5 minutes to go now. Right, yeah, I think we're going to get penalties. Again, last year's Europa League Final. Obviously it was 1-1 and we saw penalties. Villarreal won that one, beating Manchester United. We've seen penalties a lot this year. We saw it in the Carabao Cup final. We saw it in the FA Cup final. We're now seeing it here. We've still, as we said, we've still got 4 other finals to go. Where Kmar Roof is going to be coming on for Rangers. I don't know who for, but he's coming on. Just looking at the crowd. Borna Barisic is going to come off here. He went down a minute ago, he got back up, and now he's gone down again, and he's now being walked off. It looks very sad and in a lot of pain.
Wasn't a goal halfway?
No, you haven't missed a goal.
I was going to say that'd be horrific.
Yeah, he's gonna hobble off.
He's injured?
Borna Barisic.
He's going up?
I don't quite know yet, because I doubt it's going to be Kmar Reef. Rangers fans in tears.
Why?
I don't know, you're drawing. You're drawing,
Is it a
man.
horrific injury?
No, he's just hobbling off.
Okay. Just maybe overcome with emotion.
Yeah, I mean, he is crying, Borna Barisic. He's unhappy he's not going to stay on the pitch. But he's coming off for Kmar Roof. Which is an interesting choice. The player to bring on.
Isn't that Aaron Ramsey?
I think it is Aaron Ramsey. We're going to see Aaron Ramsey, ladies and gentlemen. Can you talk?
Oh, yeah, sure. Aaron Ramsey time. Fashion Junior, who came on. Mal makes his way off. Yeah, I got that. Aaron Ramsey will come on for a few minutes and then take a penalty. Are they going to make the same mistake England made at the Euros that West Ham made in the last minute of their game against City earlier in the season with Noble?
United.
Yes, United, not City.
But now the difference is they've given Ramsey a good 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah, but still not. He's not going to get many touches of the ball in that time. Kemar Roof could score here though. Again, he's also not going to get many touches of the ball. Oh, Ramsey! Oh, what a save! A mega no!
Wow!
Why is he? Davis just needed to hit that not as hard as he did. Any softer? Oh, Kit Kat bin shot. Oh, that was glorious.
Aaron Ramsey,
Senor wunderbar.
with his first touch of the game. What a save, Kevin Trapp.
That could have been
Trapp's kept Frankfurt in this.
a fantastic moment for the Welshman. Wow.
Aaron Ramsey arriving at the back post. Oh, it's
Oh, it was
Kent.
Kent.
How on earth did you get them mixed up?
Because I thought
that was deflected over, the rest given a goal kick.
because Ramsey was charging through the midfield and he just wasn't.
That's a foul, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Minute and a half away from penalty, sorry. Ryan Kent's going to get back up. It's a Rangers free kick. Rangers are really going for this now. And they've gone very close several times. Yeah, it's a definite foul from Toure. Chance for Tavernier to whip this ball in. Traps come up big numerous times now for Frankfurt, keeping them in this tie, keeping them in this final. But it does seem like, once again, the Europa League Final is going to go all the way to penalties unless this Tavernier free kick can have something to say about it. Long free kick into the box. Headed down, but it's only headed down as Arfield lashes at it. And it's blocked. And it's all going to go all the way back to Bassi. And then knocks it out to...
Rangers completed 30-ish more passes, 35 more passes.
Or down to Tavernier. Great feet. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. It's going to be a dot. No, he's been pulled up for diving. Or has he?
Bad boy.
Don't know what the ref's given here. Whatever it is, it's probably going to be the final chance. No, it is a free kick. And Tavernier
Rangers.
is going to have a go. Direct free kick. We know he can hit them well. The last chance of the game, he's got to test Trap. He's got to get this on target. So James Tavernier, with the last kick of the game, to try and win this game for Rangers. If not, we are going to penalties. They've put on 1 minute.
There's a minute.
So
Frankfurt could counter-attack.
Depends if he puts this in or not.
Tavernier against
His
Trap.
main goal's got to be to hit the target. I mean, what a moment this would be if James Tavernier can put this top corner and win the game for Rangers. He steps back from it, the ref makes sure the wall is ready. Building this up really big, so I beg he hits the target at least. Ref blows his whistle.
James Tavernier over the free kick for Rangers.
It's it. Over. Oh! Save Kevin Trapp.
Kevin Trapp, a superb save to catch it as well. Tavernier couldn't have done any better with that chance, to be fair.
No. He's put
right
in the very
in the top corner.
That's a great save from Trapp.
We're going to pens.
I think that's going to be it. They've gone right. Frankfurt have
We're
gone long.
going to pens. This isn't going to come to anything.
It's going to be...
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Penalty
it.
shootout time. Is it pens yet? Game of Robert. We are now having penalties. So everyone get excited.
Woo!
It's penalty shootout time. Wow. Penalties is a lottery. So who's got the winning ticket? Let's see. One team will be playing Champions League football next season. The other, well, could be. Depends who it is, really, doesn't it? If Frankfurt win, they'll be playing Champions League football. If Frankfurt lose, they won't be playing any European football. If Rangers win, they'll be playing Champions League football. If Rangers lose, they could still play because they're in the qualies. So, yeah. But Game with Robert is pens. Turn the camera around. Unfortunately, we cannot do that.
Who put that?
Game with Robert. He wants to watch the pens. You can watch the penalties on BT Sport 1 Live if you wish.
Or on YouTube.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh no, you can't.
Can't, I don't think, anymore. I think you can only watch it here.
Let's just turn that off, just literally right now.
I love watching the little graphics emerge and be placed on the screen. Like EAT. EAET. Some Rangers fan has now commented on our TikTok.
There we go.
Just have a little look at what he said. Oh, someone else has also commented. This is exciting. Who is a Celtic fan?
Oh, I do love angry Celtic fans.
Let's get a live tick. Can you FaceTime me, please? No, unfortunately, Robert. Someone said it's going to go to penalties. I said penalties would be interesting. Eyes emoji. Someone replied with it won't, and then it has.
Wow, get ended.
Wow. I mean, I didn't end anyone.
Yeah, we're waiting for penalties. We've gone all the way tonight.
Sorry, Rob, I can't FaceTime.
Again, that's the third final this year so far that we've covered that's gone all the way to penalties. McGregor getting notes on the penalties. Is he alright?
He's crying.
He's watching penalty footage.
He's just in immense pain.
I believe he was a big. I know he saved a penalty against Leipzig. I can't remember if it went to a penalty shootout or whether it was just a normal penalty.
Didn't go to penalties.
Okay, so it was just a penalty save.
Because it was a Lundstrom header in the last minute.
Oh yeah.
So this is now the second consecutive UEFA Europa League final that has gone to penalties.
Let's just sign the order here, Rangers.
Yep. Interesting. I've watched some psychology on this. Klopp versus what Klopp did versus what Tuchel did. This is interesting.
They're saying Frankfurt and Gautier, not Gautier, Gauss, forgot his name.
Yeah, I know.
He's got his whole team in a huddle and he's in on.
Problem is, I know it, and then you make me forget it because then all I have in my head is Gasberger. His name isn't Gasberger. It's Oliver Glasner.
Glasner's got his whole team huddled around him.
Glanberg.
The pitch. The Rangers, they're just all over the place, picking names out of the hat. Yeah, I love how the Frankfurt fans sway.
No, but what I saw was like him saying like Klopp was going up to each person directly, giving them instructions, no pressure on it, telling them where they asking them where they're going to put it. We even had time for it. Then got them in the huddle, getting everyone motivated, and then they all had time to kind of relax before the penalties. Yeah. Tuchel was in the middle of the huddle. It was just like trying to get people. Hadn't sorted out his penalties before they got into the huddle. They were getting in the huddle as Liverpool would start, and they're rushing. They're trying to sort out who's taking pens. They're telling people, asking people where they're going to go in the circle because so there's pressure and stuff. People are more likely to lie and all that kind of stuff. So it's just basically made a really stressful atmosphere for the Chelsea players through a lack of preparation. Why are the managers there now?
I don't know.
I swear this never happens. Usually it's just the players that flip the coins. Why is Giovanni von Bronckhorst and Glasner?
Don't know what's happening here. Just no.
It turns out we're not going to do penalties. We're going to settle this for a boxing match. Glasner versus von Bronckhorst at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan.
Yeah, this is it. We're going to penalties. Pot luck on penalties. It's always the lottery.
Oh.
Who's got the winning numbers to get the... It's not quite the Euro million. But it is the European... Europa League.
Coin flip, what way are we going? We will be playing to the Rangers' end.
That's big.
Yeah, they're loving that. They're celebrating the fact they get to shout at people.
Now they're getting on the railings.
They've took their tops off. They're on the railings. They might as well be on the pitch.
Yeah, banging the sideboards or the advertising things.
He thinks it's a waiter service. If he bangs hard enough, someone will fetch him a beer.
Sabe's confused about what a coin toss is.
What?
He's like asking the referee a question. I just look confused.
Rangers win by 1. Goldson scores the winner. You bloody love Connor Goldson, don't you, Harry Jack? If Goldson scores the winner, that means we'll go either going to 8 or 19. Kind of area. Because it depends on Connor Goldson's second, but I don't imagine he's first. It could be, to be fair. It might be a really solid pen taker.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's different though. Some Rangers fans, some Frankfurt fans look worried. Some fans are singing and dancing. Some fans are just talking.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Penalty all the way to
Alan McGregor versus Kevin Trapp.
Who's taken first? Don't know who's taken
Is it
first.
McGregor? No.
No, it's Tavernier.
Oh, I thought it was going to be McGregor. That would be dope.
It's interesting though. They put their best penalty taker on penalty
Yeah.
1. They usually put a penalty on 5.
Maybe Tavernier's not their best penalty taker. Maybe it's Jim from the Chippy. Right, Tavernier. From the spot, usually unflappable at penalties. But what will Tavernier produce here? Tavernier in the Ronaldo pose for some reason. Steps up.
Looks very close to the ball.
Runs up. And lovely pen.
Scored.
No mistake. Camera is horrific, by the way.
Yes, I say.
We have watched a Celtic Rangers match on TTC. New channel, the Tool Chat. Yeah, we probably will do an Alpha and Derby at some point. The problem is it's always 12:30 on a Sunday. We didn't actually talk about this earlier, but it's always 12:30 on a Sunday, which is I do not want to be up at that time. It's usually really hot in here.
Yeah.
I mean, especially at that time. There's a reason we stream late evenings, and we're now trying to record later as well because it's just so
I don't know
hot.
who's taken for Frankfurt.
It's Lens.
Lens versus McGregor.
I mean, he's got the adoring Rangers fans swinging their scarves about.
Rest in track to go to the other side.
Yeah, they need to keep the lino watching him.
Lens steps up.
Makes no mistake.
Good pen.
I meant TFC, yeah, I got that. We're not going to start a new channel of tools.
Not another one.
Mm-hmm.
On one then. Who's taken next for Rangers? Love the reactions of some of the Rangers fans when the goal and that penalty goes in. It's
Stephen Davis.
oh, interesting.
What are you thinking? Miss or score?
Score.
Ooh.
Stephen Davis versus Kevin Trapp.
Famously good at his penalties back in his Saints days.
Steps up.
Makes no mistake
Oh,
here.
right in the top corner.
Literally arrowed it.
Could have not been any further in that top corner if he tried.
I know. That's a gorgeous
I thought
penalty.
it had gone over.
Some bloke stunned how good it is, and then he's just buzzing. He's on the camera.
That's all he cares about right now. Doesn't care about
Loving that
his team.
our viewer count just doubled as we are excited for the penalty shootout. Welcome everyone.
Who's number 7?
Oh, forget.
No, I don't know.
I don't know who this geezer is. Will he score? Will he miss?
I don't know. Whoever it is, I don't know.
We bring you professional and well-researched.
I don't remember him being on the
source
pitch.
content.
Anyway, he scored.
He slotted it home very nicely.
What's his name? Krustic.
Krustic.
He's just a shit costume.
I think he's just come on, like, to take a pen, and we just haven't noticed him. Probably because BT said he was coming off.
Yeah. Rangers now. Back with the Celtic first.
Here comes... Is that Scott Arfield?
I think it might be Scott Arfield.
Ooh,
It is Scott Arfield.
He's got a big vein on the side of his head.
I think that's a scarf.
Oh, he has a big scar on the side of his head.
Scott Arfield versus Kevin Trapp. Big run up for Arfield. And he
smashed it in the top corner.
Some great
with so much passion. Similar to the Europa League last year, penalties absolutely fantastic.
Much better penalties.
Even the goalkeepers were bashing him in the top corner. Will Alan McGregor produce a similar pen to Rooney this year?
Yeah, he's happy.
Just saying that last year's Europa League final, Villarreal, they shot at the Villarreal ends. Villarreal took first.
Yeah. Daichi Kamada versus Alan McGregor for Frankfurt. McGregor looks stunned. Don't know what about, but he's stunned. Kamada
Versus McGregor. Oh,
great penalty.
lovely
Went
penalty.
the right way, but still a great penalty.
Wasn't high enough. The goalkeepers are so low. Don't know why. They're all on the floor.
I don't know what's going on. Why are these such good penalties?
No, it's a brilliant pen.
Didn't see these in the FA Cup
Off the
final,
post as well. Couldn't have got any closer to the side.
That's a happy Frankfurt fan. It's going to be
Number 16, Aaron Ramsey.
Aaron Ramsey. Taking 4 for Rangers.
Steps up. Here he comes. He puts the ball onto the spot carefully. Ramsey versus Trapp. Trapp versus Ramsey.
Doesn't look very confident.
Penalty for Rangers.
Ramsey does not look confident taking this.
Aaron Ramsey. Oh, that's a horrific pen.
I said he didn't look confident.
What?
That's a terrible
What the
penalty.
Christ has he done there?
Saved by Trapp, but that was very easy.
That is the worst pen I've ever seen. He didn't look confident putting the ball on. He didn't look confident stepping up to it. He didn't look confident striking it. He genuinely looked like he's never kicked a football in his life.
He should put it straight down the middle. And Trapp's just managed to extend his leg and save it. It's a terrible, terrible penalty.
I'm
Aaron Ramsey.
stunned.
So the Rangers fans can't believe it either. What a terrible, terrible...
And now they must rely on Kostic missing. No, they've got another one after this, but
McGregor's...
they could do it with Kostic missing this. Oh, I thought McGregor got there.
McGregor nearly got that.
He went bottom corner. I thought McGregor had that. But
Again,
now it's a must score or Frankfurt are winners.
Rangers are going to rely on...
They've got to score
Alan McGregor.
and then hope Alan McGregor saves the one after.
Just bounced over his hand there.
Last year's Europa League Final had a perfect shootout. This one didn't. Oh no.
We went to 11.
Roof.
Kmart from goals. Kmart Roof next. It's a must score penalty for Rangers.
Trapp being told to stay on his line while Roof has to stand and
Roof
watch.
misses. Frankfurt win Europa League.
Kemal Roof to step up for Rangers.
Very straight run up.
Moves to the side. Oh, it's the post, but rounds around the goal.
McGregor has to save.
McGregor must save. McGregor must save, and who will take? That's the question.
This is it. This is the...
Rangers will rely on a Frankfurt miss.
It's gonna...
From number 19. The goal scorer, Rafael Santos Borja. If Rangers are to win this, Borre must miss now, or that shootout over. Frankfurt are European champions for a week, and then it's the Champions League winners.
McGregor.
Alan McGregor versus
McGregor.
Rafael Santos Borre. Borre. No
Great
mistake.
pen.
Arrowed in the top corner.
won
Frankfurt win the
Europa
Europa League. Rangers, a valiant effort, but come undone for a terrible Aaron Ramsey penalty. Frankfurt have done it. Frankfurt are champions of the Europa League. I don't know why they've gone up the Rangers end and done it, but Frankfurt have won it. Wow. A final that lacked goals, but no mistakes from the spot, apart from Aaron Ramsey, who didn't look comfortable taking, didn't look comfortable stepping up, and his penalty was anything but comfortable. A shocking miss from the experienced Welshman, and Rangers trip and fall at the final hurdle.
Wow. We went all the way, but it turns out Aaron Ramsey is a washed footballer.
And once again, it begs the question, why would you bring on a player to take a penalty minutes before he has to take the penalty? It is so many there's so many examples now of it not working. I don't know why they brought on Ramsey there. And ultimately, that could have cost him.
Yeah.
Because you can't argue the fact that was the worst pen I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was fucking awful. And Rangers fans can't believe it. They're all in tears. Fair enough. Because they did so well.
They thought they had it. They won
the
it
whole
up.
tournament. They go 1-0 up. Then they concede. Alright, they go to extra time. They were better throughout the whole of extra time. They fought really well. And the difference was Aaron Ramsey with a terrible penalty.
I don't think we can blame him. I think the blame has to be levelled there at Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. I cannot understand why there's so many examples of it not working. You bring on a player in the 116th minute to take a penalty. He didn't touch the ball. He didn't touch the ball before he took the pen. There's absolutely no chance he could be in the right state of mind.
Obviously, even Chelsea bought on Dave with only 5 minutes to go, and he took second and missed.
I don't understand why people keep doing it. If you're going to bring on a penalty taker, do it in about the night. Bring him on at the start of extra time. Give him some minutes in his legs, and then take a penalty. Don't bring him on fresh. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Now again, and that's the thing. We said it was going to be a close tactical battle. A poor tactical decision has cost Rangers the Europa League. But fair play to them. They did so well to get to the final. They took Frankfurt all the way to penalties. But realistically, they should have won with the chances they had, and they're on top. And I mean, just terrible decision to bring Aaron Ramsey on. Then for him to take, and it was a terrible penalty. I mean, both sides,
fantastic penalties.
Yeah,
bar the Ramsey one, most of them were either straight into the bottom corner or straight into the top corner.
Yeah.
And Oliver Glasner, picks up his first of what I believe will be many penalties in an illustrious career.
Yeah.
Fantastic manager. Yeah. It was a game between two very evenly matched sides where ultimately both deserve to win come the end of the game.
I think give it to Frankfurt, but they beat Barcelona, they beat West Ham, and now they've gone on to win it. They've been fantastic.
But Rangers can be proud.
Definitely.
They've beaten the likes of Dortmund, they've beaten the likes of RB Leipzig, they've beaten Braga. People might underestimate how big of an achievement that is, but they did it. And again, they fought against the odds. Absolutely nobody would, if you told me Rangers would be in the Europa League Final, and 34 minutes away from securing the title, I would have believed you, but
fair play both sides. Congratulations to Frankfurt. Just definitely deserve to win it. But Rangers, Rangers did very well to get there. Do what they did. They put on a fantastic game. They also, both teams deserve to win it. But also, there can only be one winner. Penalties always pot luck unless you've got Aaron Ramsey. No, but fair. No, not big. But penalties always luck of the draw. You miss, you score.
But evidently, no one that Frankfurt brought on took a pen right at the end there.
Yeah.
Other than was the number 7 just brought on?
I don't know. All the rest weren't.
I didn't recognise him bringing him.
No.
But Ramsey subbed on just minutes before he had to take a penalty. Just unbelievable. I can't understand that decision. That was McGregor's last chance at a trophy, and he's not got one now. And that's Ramsey's last as well. I'd imagine.
He doesn't look like he really cares.
People will deal with pain in different ways. They're now interviewing John Lundstrom, who, he knows that's probably his only chance at the trophy as well. That's the problem. That's the thing. Like, the Frankfurt squad, as much as they deserve this, I'm not taking anything away from them. I know the players in there will go on to good things.
Oh, definitely.
I know now, the likes of Ansgar now, especially Philippe Kostic as well. They're going on to bigger and better things. I mean, he probably won't win anything at Tottenham, but the point stands. But they'll go on to bigger and better things, whereas Rangers I think that was a lot of their players' last chance at a trophy.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's got hurt because, But, Leith, good night. All right, see ya. We'll end up shortly. If it was Rangers, I'd probably stay on and watch the trophy lift with everyone for the vibes of it. But I need to get going. Got stuff to do tomorrow, so
3 hours and 31
need to go
minutes.
sleep. Yeah, what a stream it's been. Can you flip back to the other screen just quickly? I'm in absolute scenes. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in tonight. Really appreciate every single one of you. Like, makes this all so worth it. And it's been a really nice stream. Shame that Rangers didn't put out the bag in the final moments, but a brilliant stream and a brilliant game nonetheless. We're going to call it an evening there. We will, of course, be back live on Saturday for the Women's Champions League final, followed by a double header on Sunday. If you thought tonight's stream was a long one, you wait till Sunday. We start streaming at 3:30 3, we will not end until at least 8:30. So,
yeah.
if we both make it to the end without passing out, that will be a miracle. But yeah,
I'll follow the same.
in terms of content, the podcast obviously went out today. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to do that. We've got Prem predictions coming out Friday. As I said, make sure to go and follow us on TikTok. I might have linked that in the latest video. If not, I think you can find it on the channel or something. You'll find it somewhere. Obviously, follow all the socials and stuff, Insta, Twitter, the likes. If you're not subscribed here, make sure to do that as well. We're going for 1K, so any subscriptions massively help us out. But yeah, Prem predictions Friday, and then end of the Prem season Sunday. Very, very exciting times. Well, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching. See you next time.